Not in the first 5 minutes, of course.
Yeah. Afterwards, yeah. Afterwards and
like, no saying pedophile. Here's some heroin. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, we're going to hit it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
It's Move the Mic with your host, Damian T, and your boy, Eric Williams. We're here with our special guest today.
Getting them ready.
Produced podcast in Western Mass.
Welcome to the podcast, Mike.
What's the kid wearing?
You start. Why are we doing this?
Lizard people.
The best thing about our comedy scene in this area.
Welcome back to Move the Mic podcast, everybody. It's 2026.
Yep. Happy New Year.
We did it.
Happy New Year.
We made it. Bro, that's crazy. 2025 was insane.
Yeah, it was. It was a
So
freaking.
many things.
It went by quick.
Yeah.
It went by fast. It was like a boom. Next year, let's do
Man,
it.
we're going to have to recall so many things.
We'll get there. We'll get there, but
One
let's get
piece
to
at
our
a time.
let's get to our special guest today because it's a very special
No,
guest.
no, I want to learn how you guys recall things. It's called a memory. What the hell you guys? You're like, well, last year was a year, and this year they do another one, and then like sometimes you gotta, I don't know, remember? Like, wow, this is great. I just watched two autistic people just learn something. And after DJ Puerto Rican over here was like, boo, 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 boo. Okay, we got it.
There's no better way to
Best-
introduce.
We gotta introduce him.
Best
He's the-
produced podcast in Western Mass, not by a lesbian. Way to go. All right, we're here.
Pat Oates is in the house, everybody.
legendary Connecticut
Let's go.
comic, and he's also you can
legend of the game.
you can just tune in and listen to him on Chaz and AJ in the morning down there in Connecticut,
No, you
right?
can't. None of that.
Not
I haven't been
anymore?
on that show in 2 years.
What?
I travel
What?
all over. Your research is brutal.
Fuck! God damn it! Here's $100.
I don't even speak to them anymore.
Whoa.
I am on a radio station that they happen to be on there. But I just,
What's your show on there?
I'm just a regular radio DJ.
Oh,
okay.
love that. Well, Pat Oates,
What
listen on
time-
the radio.
What time are you on?
Whenever I'm there.
Oh, wow.
It's always, I'm a part-time radio guy. It's
Yeah,
just like,
okay,
so
cool.
I fell
No,
in
that's
for the week. It's
awesome,
like,
man.
Listen to
I'm
him.
a
I
traveling comedian, not
I
just from
suck.
Connecticut. You'll learn in comedy. Don't call people by their locations.
Okay.
Because that makes them sound. What's the French
Yeah.
word? Shitty. If I called you like Northampton's best thing, but I'm like, no, it's Leeds. Okay, it's Florence. Shut up. Why do you have 3 things? That's stupid. Everyone looks like Ellen DeGeneres here. No, you don't need 3 things. I make candles out of my own vagina hair and I sell it at a festival. Okay, Northampton, calm down.
That is the most money that's ever been made in the first 5
Yeah,
minutes.
this is.
Yeah, by a woman in Northampton. I look just like them.
Oh my goodness.
That's why there's basketball in Springfield and volleyball in Holyoke, because there's lesbians in Northampton. That's who makes them.
It's a fact. Oh man.
Breathe.
Let us breathe. I'm just remembering 2025. It's almost like it was 2 days ago.
We tried to for a second, and then our brains just went, "Yeah, we'll get to it." Just
Well, that's because you procrastinate everything.
whatever, dude. Whatever.
Man, so welcome to the podcast, dude. Thank you so much for coming out here for us, dude. This is cool as hell.
It is. It's going to be fun. You have a man in the corner, a tiny dog. It's all the things I put in my contract, so it's perfect.
Damn, did you sign off on the contract, dude?
What contract?
All right, cool. I didn't get that. That didn't come through me, so whatever
No,
happens.
it's with the dog.
Oh, okay.
All right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Do you want to take her?
Yeah, for real.
Yes, I love things without necks. Get you in less trouble.
Would you say your favorite animal is the rhinoceros?
No, but I will if you want me to.
Dude, no necks, bro. Fucking gunmetal gray.
I never thought about them not having necks. I would think hippo, no neck. Rhino, I'm just thinking about that flaccid white thing like I have on top of their heads. I didn't say what it was. The first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Anyway,
first.
When I see it, they're usually pretty hard.
Oh, you're wearing that shirt.
Yeah. So we put up these fancy lights recently, and I wanted to wear a vibrant shirt to Show
It's
it.
very
Accentuate it.
Stranger Things. I don't know if you have a
Yeah.
camera on it.
Oh
It's nice.
no, we're done talking about Stranger
I
Things
was
around
just
here.
making a reference. That's what comics do.
I haven't- yeah, I
we're-
haven't.
I'm just
And you
kidding.
related to it, and it worked. Anyway, hold on. Give one
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, see,
So pretty good.
sometimes that happens. That happens. Did you hear that there is a leaderboard? Is that you just can't?
I don't know
hear?
anything
You
about
wanna-
this.
Okay. No, it's.
I
that's
tried
fine.
to watch the episode with Patrick McKinstry when he was pretending to be someone else, and I had to almost. What can you say in the first 5
Yeah.
minutes?
I get it.
Unalive myself.
I get it.
Um,
get it.
no, I'm kidding. You guys are great. I don't know anything what's going on here.
So let's get into. We won't answer any of your questions, but we hope you'll answer ours.
Yes, I'd
Okay.
love to.
Awesome.
I have none.
So first off, man, how long have you been in the game of comedy?
17 years.
What time?
Yeah, dude. Where'd you start?
In an open mic when I got tricked.
How'd you get
Elaborate.
I was waiting
How'd
for
you,
the.
how'd you get
You
tricked?
You said don't ask questions, so
Yeah.
I've been on millions of these. So what happened was a buddy of mine who I've known since college always thought I was funny. All my friends, we're all that way. We all, if any of us are funny, there's going to be unfunny people that are going to say you should do comedy because everybody's saying get away from me. That's all they're really saying. So my buddy was like one day he's like you should do it. I'm like I don't know. And so he's heard about a comedy contest happening in this small town in Connecticut. He told me we should go and eat wings and just go watch it. I didn't know he signed me up. And so I get there and there's 4 people in the contest. There's the fry cook from the bar. There's a magician who was called himself a failed magician, but that's magician. It's the same thing. And then there was a guy who just lost his job, and then just another person, but they didn't say who it was. I found out later that was me. So we sat there and we watched it. There was 3 people judging it. There was a guy who owned the bar, the guy's dad, and a woman there, both trying to bang. And they were sitting at a table off behind us like American Idol style judges. And they sat there in some bar. Everyone's ignoring it because they're just drunk in a bar getting the wings.
Yeah.
And they're going up and doing material, and we're laughing at how terrible it is.
Yeah.
The guy who lost his job did impressions, but it was so bad he had to tell you the impression. So he'd be like, I get no respect.
Nice.
Rodney Dangerfield. And I'm dying. No one else is laughing. I think this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'm having a great time. They had
That
to
is
stop. They had to
ironically
stop the contest for 5 minutes and they had to announce, please stop ordering wings because the fry cook can't catch up so he can come out here and perform. So they had to stop, which means the wings are good. He comes out, does whatever you think SpongeBob would do because it's a fry cook telling jokes. Not that great. He leaves.
Boo! This guy.
The magician comes up. He starts doing it. Someone yells, "You suck. You're like David's size of a plane," which I remember someone yelling that as a heckle to him. And then he's like, he goes, 52 card pickup, ever, and throws the cards at everybody. I'm dying. I think it's the greatest thing ever. Then they go, we have one more guy, Pat Oates. And I look at my friend. He goes, you can do this. So I went up. I just crapped on everybody in the whole place. Made fun of the town, and because there's this factory right in that town that smells like the only thing to describe is yeast infections. So I was like they must be making their own now, which is great. Which means there's probably no women here. So I said that I won $100, real ones.
Hey!
And my friend turned to me and goes, "You're better than 3 people. That's a start." And then this is how old I am. I went on MySpace the next day and looked for comedians in my area. Found this woman, Linda Belt. I asked her where open mics are, and I went, and I've been doing it ever since.
Wow.
That's awesome, man.
That's cool.
Shit.
Like,
So I did get paid my first day.
nice.
Wow.
It's almost like it was written in the stars, dude. Meant to be.
Or it meant that I went somewhere where 3 special needs guys were trying hard.
Yes. And that's
It's like if a regular guy
that's
with
what
the
we're
Special
doing-
Olympics. You know
that's
what I mean?
what we're
That's just
doing here. That's what we're doing here.
Just a regular guy going in and playing darts with a bunch of guys with helmets. You know what I mean? You don't just hit the board. That's all you have to do. You don't think a bullseye.
Oh God.
Fucking.
So-
So. Go
okay.
ahead. You go.
So, like, what's changed in the past 17 years in comedy? Like, what when you first started to now? Is it the same game? Has it evolved?
None. It's not the same game. It hasn't. I wouldn't say evolved. It's just changed. The way you guys have to promote this changes everything. It used to be this was something comics did. Everyone go, "Oh, you're doing that. You're a loser." But it was podcasts are the greatest way to express things that you can't get into joke form yet. Our minds are constantly working. When you weren't doing this stuff or doing TikTok or doing things like that, your brain was like, if it's not a joke, forget it, and you were not utilizing it. But there's other ways to be funny. Now this is the way, and TikTok's the way, and everything else is the way to get people to know you. And comedy's almost become like the secondary thing. Oh, you also perform. You used to have to just be funny, but now, and then for a while, you didn't have to be funny. You had to just be known. Now you have to be funny and be known, which is nice.
Right.
But the main thing is when people do get hired, like if you guys someone saw the show and said, wow, they're great. and this isn't crapping on you guys yet, you haven't done it long enough. If they said, I need you to do an hour, I need you to do an hour.
Yeah,
You're like,
no.
I don't have that.
No.
But they think you would. They don't even think about that part. And we're not building comedy the right way anymore. It used to be when I came up, a show had 3 people on it. There was a host, a middle, and a headliner. And if you were a young open mic comic, one of those comics on that show would say, hey, do you want to do a guest spot? You would do 5 minutes, and you would watch the guy ahead of you, a 15-minute guy, and learn how to build a set like that. And then when you got there, you built 25, and you worked towards those ways till you built an hour. And it took time, but you had to watch it. Now it's 12 people, all buddies, sitting in the basement, and all doing 8 minutes poorly, with inside jokes to each other, and then hiring one guy, the best one, to do 12. And nobody's building a set or learning how to do it, or they're not sharpening their swords because they're not keeping good people around them.
Okay.
So the ones that are interested, when I show up at a mic, 'cause I love young. I treat comedy like when Rocky was not doing well, and then Apollo was like, "Come to the black gym," and then he's like, "Oh no, that's a little scary," and then he went there, but then he saw all the hungry people, the eye of the tiger. I love being around people writing. I love going to your guys' mic because people care. You love it. I try all different mics. Your guys' one is where people actually support each other, but you also not afraid to fail or try. You're not virtue signaling and all that stuff. But also when I go by there, you guys watch that and go, oh, wait, someone could talk for more than 12 minutes and actually be funny to everyone, and then I get paid. So that's how you do that. So you go around and do it. So it's become different in how you have to approach it now. But that's the way I do that. I just go back and go, oh, look, I actually know what I'm doing. But I also love comedy so much that when I see someone I like, I will go up to them and go, like, hey, a little bit of advice. And if they don't take it, great. I won't give it again. But if they do, I'll help them always because I love the hunger.
Who are some of the people that you looked up to early on in your game? Some people you got advice from?
I lucked out because there was at the first open mic I went to, there was a bunch of comics who, I'm not saying like made it, but made albums, did things like that. There's a guy named Rodney Norman. If you guys know Rodney, Rodney's the guy at my first mic came up to me right away and he gave me advice that I just gave to Casey when he opened for me at the other night. He said to me, I was worried, we've all done this, if I'm sitting here telling jokes and you're laughing and you guys aren't, I would always worry about you guys. I'd be like, oh, what's your problem? Whatever. And then the problem is, now he's lost interest. So Rodney's like, I call it moth to the flame. Forget them. Focus on him. Tell jokes to him. Get him to laugh. Eventually, one or two things are going to happen. You guys are just going to shut up because you don't have my attention. Or you're going to go, what's going on over here? And you're going to come in, and now I've got everybody in. So my focus right away there, he helped me right away with that stuff. We've been good friends forever. If you guys don't know who he is, he plays a special needs philosopher on YouTube. Or whatever.
So good.
And I've told him that forever.
Yeah.
I love him. He's one of the most brilliant guys in the world. But I'm like, why do you play a special needs philosopher? He's like, it's not special needs. I'm like, really? You're like, I don't know about my foot or whatever he does. And then he runs 6 miles. But then he gets hired by somewhere, and then they're like, why aren't you this thing? He's like, I don't know, because you can't do that for an hour.
Yeah, he does those videos where it's just like, if you're not having a good day,
Okay.
have one.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, okay, dude.
So good.
If you aren't, then you are. And the guy's he's a Marine. He's a brilliant guy. He's one of the most loving, caring guys. He's one of the few religious people that I can actually tolerate. And he's helped me out so much. There's a comic named John Moses, and he's got a couple albums out. He grabbed it right away. Chris Clark, who got real weight on YouTube doing like food things, but he's out in Las Vegas. So many people help me, but even like comics that aren't known that are younger than me, it's not about what they've done. It's just about how they're seeing things. If someone pays attention, if you came up to me and said, hey, I loved your joke, but do you ever try doing this? A lot of people are afraid to do that because you're thinking, well, he's done it longer than me. He's not going to listen to me. No, you paid attention.
Yeah.
So that means I related. Something resonated with you, and that's the whole goal of this. So if you did come up, I might not use it because you're not funny, but like,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I like how you threw the money. Don't give me money for that. What are you?
It's a good roast joke.
I
like
can say,
roasts.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
roast.
out. I'm kidding.
I can take a roast.
But it's no, you are funny. I've laughed once, and it was.
I'll take it, man. That's like worth 5 of somebody else.
No problem. But it's one of those things where I'll take. I've been influenced by all kinds of people and stuff like that. But it's great. I've got to work with a lot of people I shouldn't have got to meet, and a lot of famous people. And then some helped me, some didn't. You know what I mean? I was a house comedian at Foxwoods for a year, so I got to open for anyone that came through here for a year. So there was a lot of just watching people. And how good they were. Anthony Jeselnik helped me shorten jokes. I mean, just with dumb advice. Like, hey, you don't need to explain everything. All your details can be in 30 seconds sometimes. And then you can expand afterwards. But whittle it first. write jokes like you're roasting the thing you're talking about, and then expand it once you get more time.
I like that a lot.
For the newer comedians who listen to the show, like, how do you put yourself in a position to get to be a regular at like a Mohegan Comedy Club or like a Foxwoods or a Roar? You know what I mean? Like,
you can't think about it. That's the problem. Don't set goals because those goals might not be your goals.
Right, but is it about like being around more comedians? Is it about like did you like reach out to that specific club often? Were you sending in tapes? Like how did you land that kind of position?
I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but just literally I always tell you this, I was just funny.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't do the other things. I'm not a networker. I'm awful at that. I'm fit for this because I love talking to 100 people way more than one. You know what I mean? I'm more comfortable on stage. Me and Hitler, very comfortable in front of an audience that's not
We're
sure.
at 7 minutes.
I didn't bring him up this time.
I'm just talking about his crowd work. That's it. Just his crowd work, not his philosophies. No, but it really, all I did was, I did luck out in the time and place where all the comedians that were quote unquote established in Connecticut in Western Mass. I did a lot more Western Mass when I started than Connecticut because the locations always change. Like you guys have built something now in this area, but there wasn't something for a while. Mm-hmm. But when I started, most comedy in this area, there was a little bit in Hartford, huge in Western Mass. I was doing shows in Belchertown. The first time I ever did more than 20 minutes was at a VFW in Belchertown, where no comedian showed up to an open mic. And the guy's like, we would like someone to perform. So me and one other person, she did 40, I did 20 at an open mic. And they gave us one. And they didn't care if it was good or bad. They were just drunk and they wanted something fun. Yeah. But I would just go into those areas and do. What was the question? I talked too much.
Shit, I was just listening. No, the question was,
how do they get booked at like?
How?
So
like, what was
because of that?
Yeah.
When I would go to an open mic, I just talked like I just did there, and everyone that booked shows just considered themselves headliners. They weren't. They weren't funny, but they were funny enough to be. I guess they can go last at a show at a bar, but they thought they had to be the headliner. Nobody wanted to host. So my first open mic, I just talked, and a lady grabbed me and said, "Are you available Saturday?" I said, "I've done comedy once," and she goes, "Yeah, I know. You're available Saturday." I'm like, "No, you're not hearing me. I've done comedy once, and I don't have a joke yet. No." And she goes, "I just need you to host like 15 minutes. You can see like you just talk. It pays $50." I'm like, "All right."
Sure.
Another comic heard her and said, "I have a show on Sunday. Can you host that?" I go, "Did you hear me also where I said I don't have any material?" They're like, "Yeah, we just don't want to go first. No one's going to listen to you anyway. It's all our friends going." So I just took those 2 gigs, and I went there, and they made flyers. And on the flyers were all over MySpace and Facebook. Someone in Rhode Island saw the flyer and said, "Oh, I see you're a host. Do you want to do my show next week?" I go, "I don't have any material."
It just started
But I just
falling
kept going.
together.
But because they just didn't have people to host, so I would just go, and then I would do crowd work, and it would hit or it would miss. There was no in between. You either laughed really hard or you were like, "Let's kill this man."
Yeah.
Like that was one of the 2 things. But I always kept going.
I already had a money I pulled
and I
out.
said yes to everything. I would go. I was in Maine in my first month because I just drove all the way there for $10. It didn't matter. I would grab 2 other younger comics that would start with me, and I'm like, "Take a ride. We'll force guest spots on them. We'll go there and we'll do all that." I just kept going places and being funny. And then the second I got comfortable in one spot, like at an open mic where I seen you guys 5 times, I wouldn't go. Where's an open mic in Lincoln, Rhode Island? Where's an open mic in Vermont? I don't care. I'm going to go somewhere where you can just see I exist. I want to make other people laugh and learn from it. And I just kept doing that. People just started booking me. I got booked more outside of Connecticut than in Connecticut. And then people in Connecticut are like, maybe we should start booking this guy. And I got gigs. The casino one was I was already the house comic at a small club in New Haven because I showed up. They had an open mic every week, and every comic that went, the owner would get drunk and go, you want to do Thursday? You want to do Friday? He wouldn't even know who you were. He just pointed. So everyone else went, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go there. So I waited for a while, and everyone's like, dude, you should go. I went there at open mic. I did crowd work, whatever. He grabbed me in the back. He was, there was bikers there that day, and they were like wearing their stuff. And I said, "Oh, it's like the Girl Scouts all grown up with your patches and stuff." And you guys just rape a little less.
Oh, fuck, dude.
5 minutes.
Write it down.
You're over.
I counted. Just like the rapists. 3, 2, 1. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Fucking hell,
It's legal here. Anyway.
He pointed to anywhere on the globe.
I think it was Leeds.
Dude, I told you we might end up going through.
Yeah.
Print more, right, Doggy? It's fine.
She's a little shit. Take her home. I don't give a fuck. That was
I had a
hilarious.
question prepared. Okay. You're working. Shit, I gotta like rewind all that back.
So,
But just to end the part where I forced it on you. Anyway, non-consensual. CNC, it's my favorite porn.
Dude.
he's got the buttons. Give him the buttons. I'm kidding.
He's got control of buttons.
That guy grabbed me and said two things: the bikers want to kill you, leave out the back door, and two, can you do this weekend? I'm like, guest spot. He's like, no, man, I'm waiting for someone like you to walk in. This place is a rough place. Can you do this? So boom, I just got to host the show. I started doing that for a while. The casino opened up. Local guys were allowed to book the Wednesdays and Thursdays. The club themselves were trying to do the weekends. Everyone else went in. Again, I'm like, I'm happy here. I don't want to go where everyone else is going. It just wasn't my thing. I was low self-esteem in certain ways. Like, I'm not the guy. You don't want me. I'm the guy who yells at people. I'm not the jokes guy. But then when somebody called me up, this guy named Bob Montgomery, and he's like,
we know Bob Montgomery.
"Oh, you guys have done crappy shows." You know Roddy Thomas too?
Yeah, we do.
Roddy's been on the spot. Yeah.
Roddy Thomas is the only guy who will do all his material to you before he goes on stage. And you
Not
think
the
it's a
only.
conversation.
Not the
All
only
right.
guy. We know another guy.
Stupid genie hats. Okay, buddy.
let
We
me
get
ask
it.
you.
Your son has Down syndrome. He has
Oh,
it.
shit.
Bring him here. Anyway, Bob is like, hey, Bob literally texted me and said, we don't really get along well, but they want a crowd work guy. Will you come do a Wednesday show the week of Christmas? And I said, sure. So I went to Foxwoods. I did it. The owners came up to me and said, dude, we love crowd work. Can you do Thursday? Bob's like, I already got someone booked. Like, we don't care. Bring him back. You do Thursday. Then Friday, like, will you do it again? And this guy, James Dorsey, funny guy, but hack. But anyway, so they would also be like, well, he's a hack when he has white hair. When he dyes his hair, killer. Anyway, so they're like, well, James Dorsey's headlining on Friday. You already did 2 days. And then they're like, no, Pat's headlining. And then I did the weekend. And then they're like, can you just be our house comic? So me just not wanting to go, working on my act and not worrying about the other crap, with the gun to my head, I'll be funnier than everybody. That was my strategy at least. And it's helped me out the whole
Do you
time.
think back then there were as many comedians in the circuit as there are now?
Way more.
Way more.
Because most of them aren't comedians. Most of them are trying to make content, and they're just doing comedy too. You know what I mean? Like, no one's got the focus. You guys have the focus. You guys are trying to do how you're writing jokes, your structure, you're involved in this, but you're finding other ways to be funny and grow yourself as well. There's not a lot of comedians. There's a bunch of hobbyists. Comedy's the only thing where it's like you go to a bar and you can sign up for darts and now you're playing darts. It's like, it really is like you just write your name and now you're a comedian. You put it on Facebook next day, comedian, whatever. But where do you see them working? You know what I mean? If they stop, they wouldn't retire. They would just not do it. You know what I mean? You guys are comedians. You're going to shows. You're working on the craft and the art. So there's way less comedians and more content creators. They're there to record it. That's all they're there for. So.
Would you say you become a comedian when you get paid for it, or just when you grind and write? And write?
Because there's really good comics that may not have gotten paid. Like, I was joking, but I'm one of the biggest fans of Patrick McKinstry there is, and I have been since he started. And the way he writes, he didn't get paid for a long time, but that guy was a comic. He's writing like a comic. He thinks like a comic. He eats, sleeps, and breathes comedy. He's sacrificing work and everything else to do this thing just because some moron who couldn't do comedy and owns a bar didn't give him $50. I know a lot of people that get paid that aren't comedians. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there. What's
Cam
that?
Patterson.
Tim Lovett?
Oh, shots fired.
Oh, damn, you had a good one too. Oh, fuck.
You just brushed right over that.
Well, no, killed it. Killed it.
Black music? No.
That's crazy that we both went to overhyped black guys. That's
Who did you say?
Cam Patterson.
Yeah, but that was accidental. I mean, if you think about it, Tim didn't go to like Kill Tony and just go, what if I just... The guy was being somewhat funny, but in 1 minute, he was himself. And he just talked about the dumb rocks in his pocket. And that made the personality. His credit, he worked on material. You know what I mean? I opened up for Hans Kim, and it was... I knew of him from Kill Tony. I don't really watch him, but I knew who he was. But then I had to watch a guy headline, and no offense to him,
Oh, yeah,
just do a bunch of the one-liners on Kill Tony. And most of the audience didn't want it. And I get it, on Kill Tony, it's all about shock and edge. But if you're in front of an audience, you want to relate. You don't want to change what you're doing, but you want to relate. No one even related. They're like, I heard someone go, "Is he racist against himself? I don't even know what's happening." so it's like, but Cam at least is trying to develop a little bit of acting when toured around a little bit more. It's just that he was thrown into that thing that used to happen with Last Comic Standing, the TV show. You get on Eliza Schlesinger, who is a decent comic, but at that moment, she was just a pretty girl who was kind of funny in short spurts. She wins, and they're like, all right, part of the prize is you headline all the funny bones. She's like, headline? I do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So what do? You're just forcing things out there. Everyone's like, you're not funny. Like, you were thrown into this. Cam got famous for a minute, and then famous for another minute. Now they're like, you're on SNL. You're here. You're headlining here. It's like,
He's in a movie.
yeah, but what do you do? But at least a movie is a script you're given and you can fail. You're not live for a long time. You don't have to perform for people that don't know you. He was in front of an audience that was built for him.
Yeah,
How do you
true.
swim in different waters now?
Yeah.
And we'll see in the next 5 years, can he do that?
True.
Wait, what's that book? Could you pick that white book up?
It's the best book.
I don't know what it is.
It's white. So it
Oh, it's a
works.
Curious Mind.
Oh, that was Chris Murphy. Do you know Chris Murphy?
Thank you for catching that.
That's a Rembrandt. Be careful.
That is the yeah. I just didn't want to fall to. I don't know.
I also don't want to
you
hurt
go.
Rembrandt and his wife, Mrs. Rembrandt.
We just wanted your prints on that.
Yeah, there we go.
It's already in your dog's butt.
How do you feel about that, Eric?
That's fine. She's a bitch.
I'll pay for your hoe.
Thank you. But keep this.
Please do.
But keep this.
Man, so you think, yeah, why do you think there were more people back then? Because was it that just the people that were there were actual comedians and you could tell the difference? Or was it that
It's because
there was like the hunger?
I think there's many reasons. I think there was Comedy Central specials. When I first started, it was it's 2000, but it's like it was like Comedy Central specials still kind of mattered a little bit. Podcasts started to become big. Opie and Anthony's a huge part of it.
Yeah,
Listening to anything that let people do that kind of stuff, it was romanticized. And I think you combine that, and I mean being serious, with mental illness, which we all have. This is a mental illness thing. Comedy is the most selfish thing in the world. It really is. For me to go, I got to go right now. I'm sorry, I have wife and kids. Someone needs to know my opinion on Netflix TV shows and needs to hear about the way I jerk off. And I have to, not only do I have to do that, I have to drive there. Like, I have to drive all the way
driving
there.
to Maine.
40 minutes to an open mic. Wait for my name to get pulled out of the bucket after a man who had a stroke 6 times sits up front. And we're like, Noonan, or whatever that is. And I'm like, he's the mayor of his town. No, he's homeless, you losers. And then he would, and then I wait and I wait and I wait and I go up there and I'm like, Raiders of the Lost Cunt. And then they're like, no one laughs. And I'm like, damn it. And I go in my notebook and I change it. And I drive back home and I kind of hit my wife. And then I go to sleep. And I think about that all week at work, whatever. And then next Tuesday I drive back again and I do it again. It's a mental illness. You're not focused on anything else. You're like, people need my opinions on nothing. And then you finally get really good at it. And everyone's like, we want to hear your opinion, Mr. Chappelle. We want to hear about it. Way to call your special something I can't say.
That was the best rant I've heard.
Dude,
that
you're
was
fucking
great.
on fire, man.
Shots fired.
Well, what? Like,
When when in your childhood did you realize that you were funny?
I mean, I think all in our families, we're all told we're the funny one, but you don't know if that means it's just like you have no potential. But I've always just found everything funny, but it's also my crutch. It's how I laugh even the terrible thing. Like you don't want to bring me to a funeral. Like you don't want to have me anywhere sad because I'm not making fun of it on purpose. It's my mechanism of defending myself. I will make fun of things and joke about things and overanalyze those things to get through it. Some people can be real quiet. Some people can focus on that, so he's supportive. I can be supportive too, but I've always laughed at everything.
You're being supportive, but you're like, faggot.
Right. If it makes you, but if that makes you laugh and you feel better and you forgot.
hug, faggot.
You're like, and you're like, oh, that was nice because Grandma called me faggot. So like, thank you. It reminds me of Grandma. You guys have the same beard.
We had the
It's
same
really-
grandma. That's all it
Yeah,
was.
it's called being white in New England. It's like, But no, but like the part I didn't know if I was funny to everyone because I was a very skinny, nerdy kid, nerdy looking, not smart, but just like the dork little look because we were poor. So my mom was like, "Here's the haircut we get," and whatever. Yes, I had hair, and so when we were in school and doing that stuff, I would make my friends laugh all the time, but every young girl was like immature. So I was always told I was too immature. When I got to college, that all changed because everyone's like, "This isn't immature. This is just funny." And it's like it's because I grew up with the same idiots who thought me from 6 was the same as me from 15. So I knew I was funny when I met new people, but I didn't think I was
Gotcha.
funny when people that knew me. But then when I got there, I was like, "Oh, this is my thing. It was my superpower. I don't have to look like George Clooney. I can just be myself, and I'll get laid because I'm funnier than half the people that are here that are good looking because I don't have to yell Jim Carrey quotes at people at a fucking bar."
What's like the first comedian you remember seeing? Or like, was it on? Maybe it could have been like an HBO special.
Well,
maybe Chris.
Because
Chris Farley's
I was funny, my mom tried to steer me towards things that were comedian, right? Like I read books about like Red Fox at the library. They only have like 5 or 6 books about comics. You learn about their lives and Richard Pryor and I mean I remember my family when we would watch my grandmother would watch things like Bob Hope and George Burns and I'm like, well, do I have to be
Red
90
Skelton?
to be funny? I didn't make it to Red Skelton, and
That's too old for you.
I like white skeletons. Because the red skeletons are the ones that we killed and took to casinos and built them over them. That's what we did there. But
It's like the chicken and the egg. What came first, sodomy
Me.
or the Indians?
I looked at the chicken and the egg. I'm like,
Fertile.
mother and its child, and it's really not. It's barely legal. That's what an egg is. It's just barely legal
Just
chicken.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's a bit.
But watching comedians on TV wise, like HBO specials, like a young with red hair Louis, that's things I remember.
Oh, hell
Greg
yeah.
Giraldo was my hero, and I got to open for him before he died, which would be weird
Nice.
afterwards. But he was the kind of thank you. That was the kind of comic I was like, wow, I think I can do this. He was the first guy I saw live besides Otto and George, which was like a filthy puppet show. They came to a bar, and I got to work with them years later too, which was kind of cool. But yeah, I didn't really watch too much comedy, but I watched a bunch of funny things. You know what I mean? Like I loved anything with sense of humor, but I just didn't really have that one comic I saw. But later on, there's people I liked, but I don't usually get drawn to comics that are like me. So I mean, I respect the hell out of like a Bill Burr or a Louis, but loud, obnoxious things. But my favorite comedians to listen to were like Jeselnik and Mitch Hedberg and
Like the
people
dark-
people that did things I couldn't do.
Quick, wordy.
Quick one-liners.
Really, I
stuff.
took you for like a Joe Rogan fan.
The podcast I'll still listen to because he's great at talking. He's the first white guy to hump a stool, and I think that's a big moment. And yes, we get it. Evolution happened, but you don't have to talk about it for 7 specials. That whole group of guys, I'm not really the biggest fan of, but like there's guys that in that circle, like who isn't a Shane Gillis fan? He's just
Yeah.
brilliant. But he was. It didn't matter that he got canceled, whatever. He was meant to do those
How do you
things.
feel about Ari Shaffir?
I've worked with Ari a lot. Ari's one of the nicest guys in the world.
He actually cares about comedians.
He just cares about, I think, everyone, but also it's nice when someone can care and also be the biggest asshole in the world.
Yeah.
And you can see both. When I opened for him,
And also show his asshole.
Yes, I haven't seen his asshole, but I did see Bobby Lee's penis. So they're the same size. So.
No correlation there.
And they both love Asians. So it's fine. But Ari was selling at the time. He was selling what he called cinnamon grinders after the shows, but it was just grinders for your weed. So he would sell it, but he couldn't call it that. So after the show, he would just sell cinnamon grinders. And it was like, so I like how he was the same person on stage and off stage. I got to meet so many people that were so brilliant, but like when you see them change character, you kind of go, ugh. I like people that are themselves both on and off stage. So
Yeah,
it's like,
for sure. You ever work with Joey Diaz?
I got to see Joey Diaz perform. I was managing, but I didn't get to open for him because when I was the house comic, the nights that I wasn't performing, I'd still have to like work the ticket door and all that stuff. So I got to see him. I'm not a huge Joey Diaz fan, but I get why people are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not the style
Well,
I like.
it made me think of him because he's also like that guy. He's the same guy on and off.
Right.
all the time.
He's
you
just
know?
confessing to murder and
Yeah.
sins.
Yeah. I did coke so many times, cocksucker.
Yeah. But he got famous from it. If you think about it, most open mics are, okay, you go there and you had an idea
I
and
don't
you worked
think
on
he
it.
would have got famous without the Rogan podcast.
He might have been in a different way. Somebody would have found him. Something.
think?
New Jersey finds shit and makes it grow corn. You know what I mean? Like that's so that he would have done something. Maybe not the level he is there, and he's also not famous. Is weird now. Like
Yeah, it
Joe
is.
Rogan says it, and so everyone that listens to Joe Rogan knows him. But it's the grandma test. Your grandma probably knows John Mulaney more than she knows Joey
Oh,
Diaz.
for sure,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? She probably knows Mike Birbiglia. It depends on what you do more than that. So a lot of people wouldn't know who he is, whatever.
Everyone knows Matt Rife.
Yeah, they do. And Matt Rife also is a very good young comic who got thrust into this insane thing. And then everybody wanted to shit on him. But, like, every comic is now doing exactly what the fuck he did.
What's your take on that whole like? There's that debate on whether
he too
like,
handsome?
is crowd work hacky? What's your take on that? Like, if you
You
did
have to explain to me-
45 minutes of crowd work and 15 minutes of actual jokes.
But explain to me, and I mean, serious, what do you think hacky means? 'Cause I
Well,
think a lot of
it's
people
not
lose
my
hack.
opinion.
No, I'm just
yeah.
saying, what do you think hacky means? What's a hack?
Well, just I mean, take it. Okay, for an example, you read a joke or a meme online, you twist it a little bit and try to make it your own.
Okay.
Okay, that's to me kind of hacky,
it
especially
is.
if I can recognize that's similar to what's going on.
100%.
Yeah,
That's the definition of a hack. A hack is doing familiar.
smart.
It doesn't mean you're not funny. Because that I think sometimes hack and unfunny go together, and it's not supposed to be a thing. Because hacks kill, and it's not even bad to be a hack. Some people are on purpose. Not everyone looks at every meme and whatever. Some people just that first thought is their only thought. And when I get a thought, I go, okay, everyone's having that thought. I should try to do a second and third thought of this, so I'm more original. And how do I make it come from Pat Oates and not anyone else? So when I say it, you don't go, that sounds like this guy or that guy. It's my feelings and my take on that thing. You can talk about airports. You can talk about airports. I talk about airports. A hack will talk about airports only because everyone knows airports.
But what's
You'll
sad-
do it because something shitty and crazy happened to you where you almost stabbed a guy at an airport. And it's like, so I want to hear your take because you're not going to go the hack thing. So what Rife's doing isn't hacky. He's doing crowd work, which to me is, that's what I do a lot of. I did a show New Year's Eve. I did 90 minutes and 75 of it was quote unquote crowd work. But it's not. It's I write my jokes on the fly. I think crowd work should be premise and punch. I look at you, I quickly do my first thought, I quickly do a punchline, and then I elaborate and move on from the thing. But if you're doing it's like, it's a you guys like Leeds, Massachusetts. Oh, how about that high school team? You're just trying to go for the cheap pop, and in the hack thing, you don't really have anything. You're just trying
How
to
long
relate.
you two been married?
That's why I always ask how long you been fucking, because I don't care.
yeah.
And I do that
That's
every
okay.
time. And then
That's
they're like, oh, I don't know, 25 years. I'm like, so how long you been married? And they're like, no, that's what I meant. I'm like, you fucked the whole time. And they're like, no. Then it starts they start fighting, and that's funny. And then I move to the next one who laughed at that, and I start a thing with it. It's like because but if you have a way of going with it, there's nothing wrong with starting with you have to relate to people. We walk in, we're the only ones that we're going to a speech, and we're the only ones that know the speech. Everyone else is sitting down going, I hope it's some material I connect with and resonate with. So you have to give them something they connect with. So if a hack will do that. The problem with a hack is at one point that was probably original. At one point, that joke about Stand By Me was hilarious in 1987. The problem is that hack got laughs and now doesn't have the trust and faith in themselves to do it again. So they just continue to do it again and again, the same thing, and don't break away from it because it works. Like there's guys in Rhode Island. There's a guy named John Parada who I think is naturally funny as hell, but he does the same thing for 40 years because it works. And and I know John personally, so he's like, he has that fear of, I can't do this again. So why would I leave this? I make my money. I get my laughs. So that's who he wants to be. Then that's fine. In the terms of hack, is he a hack? Sure. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. He's hilarious. He's just doing generic things that make people laugh. It's us that take risks that we have the chance of being greater or just always being stuck in a mic.
So by that standard, man, it's like Carrot Top is the greatest comedian to ever do it because he matches both of those total polars. He does the stuff like his stuff is literally like you see what he did on Kill Tony recently, right? Where he's like, I'm tired of my wife and I arguing about which direction the toilet paper goes. So he pulls out of his box toilet paper that flips. You know, just like the
But
silly little shit.
But it's not
It's a-
hack because no one else is doing it.
But it's a generic kind of concept that reaches everyone's mind, right? It's that first kind of thought, a little original twist, right, for the comedy. But then at the same time, it's nobody's doing that. It's his own thing.
Well, I think it's
And
better.
that's
I think it's better than
He's the
someone just
greatest.
going, "Have you guys seen Stranger Things?"
Carrot Top's
And then
the
you guys
greatest.
stand there and you wait for them to go, "Yeah," and you're like, "Good. This joke's about Stranger Things." Anyone here ever go to the bathroom? No one? Oh, I guess I won't do that joke. I'd rather pull out toilet paper and go, "You guys know this?" That's way more brilliant. That guy all he's doing is taking the muse
Yeah.
and putting it on stage with them.
Yeah.
And he is one of the greatest comics of all
Oh,
time. If you
yeah.
really think about it,
Oh,
he's the
100%.
greatest of that. When I came up, there was a lot of really shitty fucking comics like that who did all that kind of fucking horseshit prop stuff. There was a guy named Freddie Stone. I hope he's dead. And it was like Jesus Christ. And a guy named Paul Veneer. There's a guy named Paul Veneer in New Jersey. When I opened for him the first time, he goes, "Well, at least you got a credit." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "You opened for Paul Veneer." And I laughed. He goes, "I'm not kidding. I'm the
no
comedy
way.
tornado." I go, "Hope you get swept away." Because you're the worst.
Swept away.
But he would bring all his shit with him, and he'd put it on a tiny little stage, like the size, like an okay size, like the stage you guys have.
Yeah.
But imagine if somebody just brought everything from their house there and put it there, then you have to
Yeah.
open for them and stand in the middle of that shit.
That's why we haven't had Paul Kilmer come up. 'Cause, I love Paul to
Kilmer
death.
is way more autistic than he is funny, and that's. but he is. But he's also magical, which
Yeah.
is nice.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's
I
my
worked with- I
favorite.
worked with
He's
all-
one of my
He's a very nice guy who is
We,
his networking feels like assault.
We
Yes.
did, we
How
did
are
a
you?
show. Yeah, we did a show.
Hi, how
with
are
him.
you? Would you like to book me? I'd like to do a show for you, Patrick Oates, in 1997. I have a time machine. I can go back and do it.
Paul, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Paul's a very nice guy, but when he's like, "I would like to do that
We,
gig for you," I'm
we-
like, "I don't know where to put him. It's
we
just
had
for
him-
5 minutes."
We had him on our show, and within 3 minutes of him being on stage, he covered the entire stage with what Rotini,
It was Penne.
Penne.
Because he messaged me the next day. Goes, "Hey Eric, thanks for booking me on the show. Sorry about the penne."
Did he at least say
Dude,
a penny for your thoughts?
it was-
Did he at least do that?
It was on. You know what's wild? Thoughts cost a nickel, dude. You can't even-
Goddamn recession. Fuck. No, that just means your thoughts stink so bad. It's like, I don't want the whole thing. Just give me like 1/5 of it. Nickel, please. Anyway,
Oh.
He said it.
I said
Wait,
nickel. I said
now-
nickel.
No, I know.
Now, if you
did.
have a bad idea, you can really get your nickel back.
Yes, you can.
Ah, I see what you
It just reminds me of what I really am. It's like,
Oh,
Whoever did smoke with a
hack. Anyway.
oh man! And this is how you remind me of the next question we had. That-
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Kilmer.
so what? I'm.
What?
I had multiple questions, and I'm trying to segue into the right one. Fucking hell, we're having a lot of fun, dude. Why'd you quit podcasting?
I just did it for a long time, and I did it before. My podcast got picked up by a very racist network, and I didn't know they were that racist.
Oh shit.
So I went over there and kind of changed it a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'll try to do them both. And it just got like, all right, I'll either focus on one or not the other. So I used to do a podcast. My first podcast was called Pat Oates is Sad, because I always look like I'm sad, even though I'm not. Like I have resting basset hound face, whatever. So we just thought it was a joke. We would do that forever. And then it became POS, which, piece of shit. Also Pat Oates show, so it was like it fit perfectly.
Yeah.
I started doing that, and then a buddy of mine, a comic out of Boston named Steve Halligan, he was like, "Hey man, do you know who Anthony Cumia is?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "He's got this network now. I think you'd be a good fit. He's looking for unknown comics now to be on the show sometimes and do stuff." And I said, "Great." So I came on. I got to sit on there, and then in that 1 year, I was a guest 11 times, and I got to be on there with all these awesome people. But then Eric Nagel, who was E-Rock when it was part of these of Opie and Anthony, he was the producer there, and he's like, "Would you do your own show?" and bring your show here. So when I brought it there, I was like, I kind of changed what it was. But then they're like, oh, but you're on right after Gavin McGinnis and the Proud Boys. And I'm like, I don't know this. I mean, I have a white hood, but I'm not going to wear it. Like, so,
Hey, Pat, you want to open for Kirk?
well, I mean, his wife's available and having a great time. She's dancing like a Puerto Rican, got her food stamps back right now. She's so excited. It's like,
Oh, snap.
Dude, have you ever done a comedy special?
I have 4 albums. So
Really?
They're on
Oh
Spotify
my
and all that. So
God.
I don't like record. Well, the 3 and then the 4th one is being produced now. It's already been recorded. But I don't have any. I don't like to do video.
I would video produce your next comedy special and end it with like in a way where it's you opening up for Adolf Hitler. No,
First of all, he opens for me. Because he comes out like this, I high five him. I come right out.
Oh shit! Oh no, Spud! No, get down.
No, I was
Dog's attacking me.
lucky enough that this label called Uncancelable Records, which is a great name for me doing stuff, picked me up. So they produced 2 of my albums that came out.
Sick,
so
man.
They're on Spotify and they're fun. But I didn't really do video much. I like the old school albums where you have to listen to the whole thing because it's not like it's one story, but like everything goes together.
Yeah.
I kind of like little themes of my life being in
Like
it.
a Pink Floyd album.
Kind of like that. So I had one where I got fired from a retail store during COVID, and because I would talk about them on stage, like, please don't mention our name, and I would mention the name. So I got fired. So the front of it looks like the Big Lots logo, but it says "Stay Dry," the name of the joke, and it's the whole thing in the picture is a cartoon version of me at Big Lots, and half the jokes are about Big Lots, and it's all about that and how me getting through COVID and all that kind of shit. So like I always go with certain themes. Like my first album was all about me being a divorced single dad, but like also me being a piece of shit and all that kind of stuff being there. So I like those themes, and you can't do that in a comedy special because I was just looking for clips and videos and stuff. So I didn't really care about that. But the latest one, there's video too. So.
Nice.
They forced me
Did
to
you
do it.
do multiple shoots or just one and done?
I mean, the last 2 I did whole weekends. I would at a comedy club, and then I just recorded all of it and chose one. But the first 2 I just did one time, and that was it because I knew what I was doing. I just ran the hour over and over again first before I did it.
How long did you work on that hour before you did the special?
Usually I would have a bunch of jokes and then I'd go, okay. What I do is I do specials because I call them funerals for my jokes because I would get bored of them. So I basically just go, all right, I'm getting done with these. So what do I want to do now? So then I just set a date. That's when I just run it. And it's the only time I don't really do too much crowd work is when I'm trying to run those. But I'll do it like if I'm running an hour, I'll make sure that I get booked for an hour 15 so I can have a little fun too, and then also do that. And then I'll set that date, and then usually about 2 months of running it constantly, and then I'm ready to go.
See, like I want to work on. I want to set up some crowd work jokes. I'm in the process of working on crowd work bits that will lead into my material. You know what I mean? Like no matter
it's
on
not crowd work. Because crowd work is
Can
naturally no. It's a great way to do it. It's called canned heat. Like you have it already kind of set. True crowd work is you can't work on it. You can't practice on it.
Yeah.
You're just in the moment. Like us right now. This is
Right.
crowd work. I mean, he's the crowd, but we're just talking.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I see a thing. Crowd work is just trusting the fact that you're funny. I see you. Most comics are like, oh, don't say that. It's going to ruin the flow of this joke. Just write your jokes open-ended. That's what I do. My jokes, I know how to pop in and out of them at all days. So if I pop out and then pop back in and I say something, I can still go with the flow. And that comes from keeping your character always the same, which you are. So if you're always you and you're telling a story to him and then someone walks in, you're like, shut up, bitch. And you turn back around. You don't go, anyway, speaking of bitches. Like, you don't do that. You just continue to talk. Like,
Right.
Where's the thought the whole time? So you can't work on crowd work. You just have to do it. So once you're working on it, that's become you setting up a joke. It's just a different way to set it up. It's like when you tell the host, hey, talk about Florida, because I'm going to talk about Florida. It's like, well, you could just do it. But some people don't have that thought, so they need a way to set it up.
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're just involving the crowd in your act. And that's fine, too. But you could definitely do a thing where it goes right into it. But I would just, every time you have a thought that you see in the audience, choose when you're going to say it. So if you're doing your joke, I mean, right before the punchline, don't be like, oh, fat guy, and then like go back up. Really, black and white's dating in this economy? Like, I wouldn't, and then try to do your punchline. But the second you have that thought, go with that thought, and you'll start to train that muscle where you know you can do it, and then you'll learn how to get right back into the joke.
Right.
Just keep the same energy. The problem is there's a lot of comics that are really, really good at crowd work, but don't have any jokes yet. So they'll try to go up there and tell their joke. It's like, me and my dad were going to the store, and they're like, look at this Puerto Rican ass motherfucker right here. And then everybody laughs, and they're like, anyway, we went to the store, and their whole energy changes, and delivery changes, and you see it. So then you don't believe that it's real. Because we sit in the audience, and we're learning about this person.
Yeah.
The best comics are the ones, when you watch them, you don't see the audience, right? You forget. It's just you and them right
You're on
there.
their ride,
and you
yeah.
see the movie in your head of what they're saying. But when they keep changing the feel and tone, you're just watching someone try to memorize shit.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. That's a very in-depth way of saying it. Yeah, I love that, man.
Who's like
He
one of
needs to hear that.
who's one of like the biggest like up and coming comics that you've worked with? That's just like you want to see them do more shows. Like they're not quite hitting that threshold, but you want to see.
So like
them
around
pop.
here?
Yeah, well, like anyone you've worked. I mean,
That-
yeah, sure. Around
Casey.
here.
That's why I saw
knew it.
him. And
Yeah.
it's Casey. I don't know
He's
what
great.
was he go by?
Jay.
Casey J.
Okay, Jay, 'cause I know his real name. I didn't know his government name.
Yes.
I watched Casey. Your guys, Mike, and no, I find you both very funny. But the people that stood out to me was him and then the Spanish kid.
Lucy.
It was just once he learns how to be himself on stage, you guys are going to be headlining that kid everywhere. He's gonna be funnier than everybody. That his natural
We know.
self, his comfortability is great. He just has to learn how to say it that way, and he has to also get himself out of the comfort bubble. But he'll get there too. But he's very funny. But Casey did do comedy in like Seattle or whatever, and then moved here and had to like start over. So he came here with a bag of tricks, but he just didn't get a chance to really do it because everyone, when you move somewhere new, you have to kind of start over all the time.
Right.
But he's got life experience, he's got relatability, he's got a good look. I mean, and that's gonna sound crazy. The hard part is that he's just a straight white male that doesn't. It's not that exciting. So no, it's true though. Like it's harder to get booked. Like when you're just this. We used to run the world. Anyway, we're the reason you're all here, motherfuckers.
There
You
it
couldn't
is.
build a boat. Anyway, so but now you have to have all the other
glasses. Put the glasses on, Pat. Fuck.
He doesn't need them. That's Pat. He chose the green ones. I like it.
Things. What am I, Carrot Top?
Get this man a book.
No, but like when I saw Casey, I'm like, Casey's somebody that could definitely do 15 minutes and make any kind of audience laugh. He's safe. I mean that in a good way, but even if you talk dirtier things, it's a safe, approachable thing. When you and I aren't likable looking. We don't sound likable right away. No. So we are funny. We are. It's a way we get people to like us. But if somebody just walks into a room and sees us come up, they're like, "Oh shit, I don't know if I trust this." Arms are folded. Now we have to work right away to do that. Casey walks up and you're like, "Oh, that's a nice boy." He's that helps. That's so helpful in comedy. There are some people that just have trusting.
We gotta clip that. That's a nice boy.
Yeah. It's just.
I want that on a soundbite.
That's the name of the episode. He's
Right,
a nice
that's
boy.
shit down.
He's a nice boy.
But you trust him. You see that and you go, okay, it's gonna be okay. There's certain comics that just have that look right away, and you're gonna want to hear. And this is the worst describer ever. The big fat black woman that I thought was a guy at your open.
What?
What was it, Ophelia?
Yeah.
No, I saw her after. I said to her, I would listen to you talk about your grocery list. Because when she
sells
speaks, I want to hear every
You
word.
listen. When
the
she
way
speaks,
she
you listen.
talks, the energy, the love involved. I said, I don't care what the hell you're talking about. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
And when she walked up, I'm like, I don't care about this fella at all. And, but then right away, I was like, whoa, that's first of
So
all.
sorry, Ophelia.
No, her and I talked about that. I said it to her when I met her.
This is a reluctant 100.
No, I said it to her when I met her. I said, at first I thought you were a guy.
It's true. I think I was right next to you.
Yeah, I thought you were a guy.
Oh,
I thought you were a guy, but you're a great lady. Like, and you're hilarious. I would love to follow her energy. Like she's her.
Yeah.
There's a comic named Shaquana who's also. It's this energy of this.
Yeah.
A big fat black woman just coming up there and going, "You know about this? Yeah, I want to know about this." I want to see that on stage. I want that energy. You go on after that, and people are gonna laugh. And then, but you trust what she's gonna do. But when I walk up, I have to be funny right away. You don't do the crowd work. I have to right away unfold your arms, gain your trust. You laugh in the first 30 seconds, I've got you for an hour. But if you don't right away, you stay like this. There was too many times comics like us go up and try to do weird crowd work, crazy shit, and you've lost them right away. Go up with a 30-second joke, one that makes you comfortable and them comfortable. Uncross those arms, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
When I first started, I used to go up and just look at people like, so, my mom's therapy dog killed itself. Just started off this.
Nice.
That's pretty odd. You know what I mean?
I mean, the fact that you think that's likable is why I like you. Because if I'm in the audience and let's say my wife is like, hey, I'm just real sad. Remember how Rover we had to put him down? Let's go to a comedy show. Take your mind off it. You walk right up. Hey, my therapy dog killed itself. It's like, all right.
It's my mom's. Yeah. And then I talk about how
You might want to talk about pets dying in the next minute.
And then I say about how she raised me to tell me I was always going to be somebody, that I was the star of the family.
The dog did?
No, my mom told me.
I get why they killed it. It had power.
Ruh-roh, Damian. I don't feel so good.
I like that dog was Asian.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win
But
the
no,
belt.
you were right, because I stopped doing that. I moved on to, I grew up in the 90s when it was normal to be called a faggot. You know, and if you feel offended, how do you think I felt? And people fucking love
So all the gay people with dead dogs are just like this guy.
Someone's like, I was born in the early 2000s. I don't get it.
Well, that's how you can tell the college kids now. You know what I mean? You don't need IDs anymore. They don't work.
The one I'm opening with right now is the one I did at your guys' mic, and it's show. You want to when you start with a joke, you in a longer set, you want to give them. It's a trailer to you. So it's a movie, but you want to show them this is what you're in for. So you don't want to do one joke that's super clean if you're not clean. You don't want to do one joke about being married when your whole joke's about fucking people. Like, so people do that too much. They try to do one thing. Mine, I do one. I said I was driving on my way here, and there was a truck, and it said horse trans on it. And when I saw that, I know it means transportation. But for a minute, I was like, holy shit, they're doing it too. And everybody laughs, and I go, what's their pronouns? They, them. It shows my humor. It's going to be dark, a little weird. I didn't make fun of trans people in any way, shape, or form. I just made fun of a thing we all know, but I let you know it's going to be a weird ride. And I'm going to be something different. And they laugh, they uncross their arms, and I'm good. Now I have jokes that are really mean to trans people, but like that's later. So it's like, I've already got them in the truck, so it's fine.
Already got him.
You used to have a bit like that too.
What?
The trans.
Yeah, I've done a bunch.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's good.
On New Year's Eve,
I try to,
Casey
like,
said to
stay
me
away
that
from
lead singer of the band. I'm sorry, the lead singer of the band. This woman, he's like, pretty sure she's trans. I'm like, I'm not sure. I think she's just ugly. And he's like, no, she's trans. Like, I'm going with it. So I went up there and I was like, I said, oh, how about the band? And speaking of the band, trans women, huh? And that lead singer, and then I saw her and the husband just get up, and Casey laughed and leave. And the husband was mad, and he's like, Casey's like, yeah, I guess she was the lady. But everyone else, like, the whole band was like, yeah, you're right. That's an ugly bitch. So it's like,
There it is.
Yeah. You reminded me of a hacky joke that I wrote. Like I try to I stay away from
let's clip it. Say that to a woman in bed. Look, eye contact. Remind me of a hacky joke I wrote once.
I think I say, let's clip it.
Why is it always on your OnlyFans? It could be on mine. Show my face, not just my dick.
her feet get more likes. You know what I mean? So you
I
gotta
won't even start with selling hooves. I mean, what the fuck is that all about?
Horse trans.
Clip it.
I made a Charlie Kirk video. It went pretty viral. You know what I mean? When that all went down, I wouldn't say viral like COVID or the flu, more just like a sore throat that goes around.
Oh.
Clip it.
Yeah.
I would have gone with AIDS, but I'm too risky. Because age is funny. Like, I'm sorry. Once you get a new one, you can go to the old. That's always the rule. So, like, when Trump almost got killed, I was like, oh, we can do 9/11 now. You can always do the next thing. So, when COVID came, like, let's go AIDS. Like, it was so great. It's like, 'cause no one cares about that anymore. One less African. Oh, no.
I like
Then
fat girl.
Harambe.
I like big girls. Call it the swine flu.
What did Harambe?
Clip
What?
it.
What did Harambe replace?
Stop.
What? This is sensitive for him. But you know how like the next tragic thing happens, right?
Harambe Mutombo. He was the basketball player. Not today.
No. No.
No, that's the gorilla.
Harambe replaced the one in Connecticut, the monkey that the lady had in his house and ate the woman's face.
Oh, the chimpanzee.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember.
Ripped her apart, ate
Yeah.
her fingers and face and all the. And
But they were also having sex.
Were they?
Oh yeah, they were dating and shit. Like people,
It was the friend. She tore her friend's face apart.
Right, it was the friend. But
Yeah.
she came over and it felt like the friend was getting too close, and the monkey
Yeah.
thought they were dating, and they would dress up and have dinner and shit. And then
That's so sick.
yeah,
I didn't
monkey
know
sex,
that.
fucking great.
That's how you get monkeypox.
Monkeypox
Clip it.
was Tupac's first name. Yeah, we gotta shorten this Tupac. It can't be monkeypox. That's too long of a name.
Loaded jokes.
Yeah, go ahead and pull up the web for me while I run this ad read. This podcast is brought to you by Opus Pro, the internet's #1 AI content creator, editor. It's the greatest thing out there. For anybody who wants to make some content, you can upload any file, any video to it, and it'll print out 50 different clips for you right off the rip. So go ahead and use promo code MTMPOD. You save 25% off an entire year subscription. That's a massive discount. You get 3,000 credits for 25% off. That's huge. I'm telling you, go ahead and use it. We use it. We've amassed over 500,000 views just on one platform alone since we've started working with Opus, and you can do the same. So go ahead and check that out. All right, now we are back here with Pat Oates.
This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
We
so
do
excited.
a weird
I
little
think you should
game.
do that read in black voice. Hello there, it's me, Opus. I'm on a platform that they used to auction us on. They got so many views. I'm a breeding type.
Clip it.
If you order now,
I'm a breeding type.
if you're a fat white woman or a fat white woman, call me now.
Oh fuck!
It's me, Opus.
He said it with open.
It's
Scrimp.
Mike Tyson now.
You can Google all the scrims you want.
Can I have the scrimps Alfredo?
That's that Italian midget I know. Scrims Alfredo.
Don't dox my name. That's my stage
Holy
name, dude.
Fucking
I hope you're
shit.
Scrims Alfredo next time I see you.
Oh my God! Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Welcome an hour in.
This is Move the Mic. Today we got Pat Oates with us, and this is the
My face hurts.
segment of Random Word Generator. So what happens here, Pat?
Yeah,
is we-
I had Mad Libs.
All right, we get 6 random words, and then you're just gonna go ahead and tell a funny story. I'll get us
All
started.
right, let's go.
If you exclude the voice inside my head, I won't be entering the bathtub today. As a matter of fact, the jury found me not guilty, which is nice because they didn't even get to the video of me jizzing all over the face of a you-know-what. That's a tranny I'm talking about, everybody.
Okay, I was gonna say you had to clarify. I was gonna go throw my dog in the other room. I was gonna
Greatest punchline of all time. You just do a joke that no one gets, at the end you're like, trannies. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Opus clip. Opus clip, y'all.
Thank you, Opus.
Get that on the TV, please, so they can
Okay.
follow the view.
Now, to give you a taste of this little estate that I live in, it's one of the 13 colonies. And let me tell you, it's unfair in the dorm I live in. Let me tell you. And I'm going to give you a demonstration on it. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. God damn it. God damn it.
Fine.
What'd you do? You did it.
You're still going.
What'd you fuck up? You did it. All right.
Trannies, right?
Hey.
Use the words. Come on.
Do you have to do them in order?
No.
All right.
Absolutely
No.
not.
I did them all.
All
I
right.
just
I don't
didn't
think
know how
you
to
did.
land it, so I said trannies at the end.
Oh, because I didn't understand. I didn't see Colony, and I'm like, where's he going?
Oh, nope.
Thank you.
Why the hell was that word in there?
I couldn't tell you. Here we go.
Arape.
He knows it. He knows the rules.
No, I'm like you guys. Give it a second. You just read it. You're like, there's a house, and the house has a street. Car. Trannies.
What I did.
It was a Dr. Seuss fucking thing.
Me and my friend were looking for this special needs guy. We were researching. He's retarded. We're searching for him. Anyway. Okay. And this one black guy's like, you hear what I said? I'm like, yeah, I heard you. He's like, and I was in jail with this other guy, and we were having sex. He called me flower. It was nice. He put right in my star, my balloon knot, my butthole. It was chaos. And now I became his aunt.
See, there you go.
And he was a trans.
Adam's apple and Adam's middle.
Oh my God, this game is so petty, but for some reason it's in our policy. So if anybody could please follow the promotion down in the description, I'd be really proud of you for doing that. I don't have enough strength to tell Eric that he's ignorant, so we're just gonna move on from this round.
That's the 6 things you point to at a Klan rally. Here's our thing. The policy and promotion to have strength to be proud, but be ignorant and petty.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We gotta give him a bonus. We gotta give him a bonus.
Okay. I already gave. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I can't see shit out of these eye holes.
Please go to an eye doctor and say that. Yo, my eye holes are fucked up. Why are you Asian? You shouldn't be Asian. You can't see either.
Give me a redo. I don't like reptile.
Oh, these are good, bro. You don't neglect the lump. I know you never neglected the lump.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't
You
like
have a
reptile.
limit to the goddamn the lump.
I
You
don't
gotta
like
guess how
reptile.
many
One
adopted
more.
reptiles
Give me a
you have.
click. Give me a click.
You slayed that. He just slayed it for
Yeah,
you.
he did.
bro.
But I'm just.
All right,
gonna,
go ahead, Eric. Here's another one.
Oh,
No,
Here
go
we
back. That was
go.
all his sex moves.
Go.
Oh, here we go. Man, I hate to advertise Oates, but you know what I'm talking about? Ethics. I'm talking about ethics over here. And I mean, you know what happened when that Subway guy became a predator man? He went in recovery in jail. Now he has to correspond with a fire in his ass. That's what happens.
Worst correspondence ever. How do you plead? Look at my butt.
I'm definitely guilty, y'all.
I do like this podcast has more black voice than any black podcast. So to be all serious, I started dating this 3-year-old. She was living in a shelter, and I would utter things like, "This is nonsense. My dick's bigger than your head." And she's like, "I'm," because she would just mutter all the time. She couldn't read. That's right. Now she belongs to me. Fucking hell, dude.
Happy New Year.
Woo! It was her first year.
How am I supposed to follow all that?
Remember last year? Anyway, it's a callback to the beginning of the podcast.
Well, I'm glad you got her. At least we know she's easy. I know she didn't put up much of a struggle, right? That's got to be the beginning of the plot to your next special if you insist to lay it on us. But I know the average folk doesn't understand what it's like for us to be in this profession. And I just got to say, with great insistence comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man? I had to get out of it, dude. That's all the things you have to learn when you're going to be in a rape scene. It's just your profession. It's fine. I mean, you wouldn't have to do this if you didn't look so average. You're pretty easy, but you got to struggle a little bit.
Oh man,
guy's savage.
man.
Here you
Oh
go.
man, I
Oh,
like
give him
those
gun
ones.
meat.
I like-
You
fucked
know he
me
wants.
up.
You know he wants.
There was
gun
a
meat.
tick on my gun meat.
Yeah,
My meat gun.
that was my SoundCloud rapper.
There was a
name,
tick
Gun
on my meat gun. You
Dude,
fucked
this
me.
thing isn't working.
You
I
fucked
need-
me.
I need a new AAA battery, bro. My thing
You fucked
it's not
me.
even working.
Now I have like one-letter
Oh, where'd
words.
it go?
Just.
We die.
Hold on, my clicker's gone, bro. I'm trying to help you out. The battery and it's dead. You got AAA's?
Mhm.
Help me out, buttons. To the left, up, and let go. All right, I got it here. There we go. Go.
Nice.
Oh, I'm jealous. Go ahead.
Man, so I went to I went to a fair this week, and I forked my family with anger. But I meant to say fucked, but all right, fuck. Check my horoscope. I'm a tranny. I don't know what to do out of that. That sucks.
I met this,
You fucked me out of meat gun.
listen, I met this bitch at a fair. It was like, I was like, this bitch looks weak. I can take her. That's what she said to me. She goes, "What's your horoscope sign?" I'm like, that got me fucking pissed off. I was angry, so I fucked her family with a fork.
Okay, that's way better. Yes.
Way better. Yeah, don't start with the top one.
Yeah,
Go in the middle and then branch.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, am I doing mine and yours?
Yeah, you win both. You win both. Yeah.
I'll give you a new one.
It's
That was
funny
a
because like
suck.
you're the host of the show and you're nothing but a stupid vessel. I'll go
That's
back.
it.
I have to say.
See, you're fucking people, man. Stop clicking.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah, you go ahead and deliver the carrot.
You're clicking, man.
There's this special needs janitor at my school, and he would come. He just muttered things. Like, I'm gonna put my carrot and deliver it into your consensus, asshole. You better open up that back door. I'll display my nut all over your back.
Dude, you were meant for this game. Do you do this at home?
No,
Do you have,
I have special needs.
you have a daily app? I feel like this guy. Do you have a word of the day app?
No, I'm actually funny. You're supposed to just make fun of shit. You just throw shit against a wall, and the consensus is the carrot and delivery of it will make sure that the back door opens, and you display it and go, I'm muttering all this shit all over the place. I did it twice.
Bro, that was like Joyner Lucas, dude. You just wrapped it forwards and backwards.
Yeah, but I'm the white one that comes in afterwards with the Michael Jackson beats.
Join her,
Yes,
Lucas.
yes.
All right.
Nice, dude.
That was a Logic reference. Anyway, so
Okay.
Logic's dope. My clicker's gone.
they did that song
It's dead.
together, and then the Joyner part sucked, and then all of a sudden
It's
Logic
all right,
came
we
in.
can wrap up this segment of the show. He's don't look at that no more. So we're gonna play another game we like to play, which is wrong answers only.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I know I'm not supposed to ask questions. Are usually the guests bad?
No.
Because this feels like a thing where you're like, the conversation's so bad, we're gonna break out a party favor.
No, we have.
This is the thing we do.
No, and I understand. And I thought it's because you guys are like, fuck. This guy sits there and goes, well, I've done 3 mics, and and you know, and can you guys ask me about my mom because I have this thing I say back, but I need you to say it first. And you're like, fucking, just bring up the fucking.
Dude,
Mad
you're
Libs.
just don't make fun of Casey's episode, man. I love you, Casey. I
Friend
love
of the
you.
pod.
I love
For me.
you.
You got one for me right there. I'm kidding, but I'm like, we were killing that conversation. We were having some awesome conversation. You're like, let's just slow that the fuck down.
Well, no, we're already fucking what, an hour and 20
Yeah.
minutes.
And the second you guys heard about
Hour?
Oates coming in, you're like, hello, it's the Green Mile, and it's me, Oates. I'm here to tell you all about the horrible stuff you can do on the internet.
I'm sorry,
You don't know
boss.
about anything you want. Barely legal, not legal, all illegal. Whatever you want, baby.
I'm sorry, boss. I'm tired.
I've done real good today. Can I sleep through the barn? Sure, Opus. Stop fucking my wife. I can't.
It's a nice
loves
wife.
it.
It's a
Donald
nice
Trump,
wife.
and I
honey.
approve this message.
Have you seen what he's been hooking up with, this guy?
What? I'm not
Opus?
saying nothing.
A nice wife. That's all.
Why would I
Stop it.
see his wife?
It's not his.
Someone else's wife?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Clip it.
You are fake
So
news.
we have this thing,
Does
right?
she know?
I'm signing up for
You are
Skankfest.
fake news.
I'm signing up for Skankfest, whichever next one it is, because they do this thing where if you fight in their boxing thing. You get ticket for the weekend. You know, I've never fought a day in my life.
And if you know Damian
So-
at all, he just can't fight.
Exactly.
All I've heard is that you just beat people up at shows.
I've never
No.
fought a day in my life. Okay, I've never thrown a single punch ever. So
We're,
free tickets to the show to get punched in the face. Cool. Eric, he has to.
He has a face. So we're gonna bring Eric's face. I'm gonna punch the shit out of it, and I get to be at Skankfest, and Eric gets to be at the hospital next to Skankfest.
I love it. I love it.
It's
Let me
great.
tell
It's
you.
great.
So everyone knows that Eric gets all
Broke
the
my
push.
jaw podcast right after the Move the Mic podcast.
And all our fans know that Eric gets all the puss. You know what I mean? It's so much puss.
Is that one big fat puss or like several pussies?
It's
all the
Ophelia's
puss to sound,
pussy.
yes. Yep, that. Ophelia, this one's for you and your big fat pussy. I don't know, whatever you just said. I didn't say that.
Nobody's. I don't know.
You said I feel
That
her
was
pussy.
Sora.
whatever you said.
That was Opus. That was not Opus. That
Was that- would you say that when you're like, oh, feeling this? Like, I would say that.
oh yeah, right. It's in the name.
But you just can't do black. You can't do that one. You do
No, you can't.
that
Oh,
lisp
imagine coming in your girl and being like, "Oh, puss."
thing. well, hello there. Look at here. Zippity doo dah. You're just like singing into her pussy.
I'm about to unload my clip.
Gross, dude.
Oh, puss.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry. That's all I say. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
isn't it? Could you
It's
imagine?
incredible.
Could you imagine living in a world?
That's your cum voice?
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, I'm not coming. I'm just like, I was hard on the way here. Where's that picture of your daughter? Anyways, she's always in the back of the pictures he sends me. She's always back there playing with stuff. I'm like, why are you in the front? Flip them.
Who's sending you pictures?
Moms. Any mom at a show ever. It's like, look at me. Look at this. I have okay tits. I'm like, all right, but why is your kid in the background? Get a babysitter. Then do
Yeah,
a
it's
photo
wild,
shoot.
yeah.
Then do a photo shoot.
Right. That's wild. Wouldn't it be wild if we lived in a world where the words were a little bit different, right? Like if the pimple, right, that was called cum, and what came out of our dick was called pus.
This is a bit.
That's
You
a
just
little
made me
gross.
sick.
Don't do a bit, Rodney.
I'm not doing it, bad.
Rodney Thomas.
I'm just having a question.
What if?
I've never heard him say that before, so I don't think that's
Nice.
No, I'm just.
But why
That's a
would it be-
genuine
but
question.
why would it be those two words?
I don't know. They're both.
Unless someone was just like, only this one comes.
What? I bet you there's somebody out there who can only come if they get a pimple popped at the same time.
Ew.
Dude, there's 8 billion people. That's 8 billion different ways to come.
Well,
What kind
there's a
of
lot to that. Who's
Guinness
popping?
Book of World Records do you read?
No, but who's popping?
You haven't seen the show 8 billion different ways to come?
What are we doing?
Come on, man. You've watched 1,000 Ways to Die. You haven't watched 8 billion ways to come?
Well, it could be a movie. I don't think it could be a show.
It's a series. It's
Yeah.
it's like a 5-part series.
8 million ways to come.
You ever heard of Black
Yeah,
Mirror? It's just like that.
Page 53 of
I can
Pornhub.
see like 53 ways to come. 8
Yeah.
million is.
No,
I mean,
it's-
if you're gonna lie about numbers, do it like the Holocaust.
It's
Bring
X-
it down a little bit.
we'll start at 8 billion. We'll go
That's
down
what they
to
actually call the Holocaust. 8 million ways to come. They're like, wait, that's terrible. What's a better name? Holocaust. I don't know.
Adolf's second book.
We have a lot of work to do on this.
Whatever.
No, we don't. This is perfect.
Wrong answers only.
And then the whole
Have you
time.
not seen the news? Bashing Jews is all the rage.
Okay, so what? All right, wrong answers only. This is the segment of MTM. Wrong answers only. What is the book Kama Sutra about?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
There's
I'll answer too.
it's very easy. There's I don't know if you know, but there's a little spark of Vietnam called Sudanese, and they're there, and you have to calm them the fuck down. So it's like you're just calming them, going, listen, your giant head is weird, and we don't know that kind of Asian. Calm down. Wait, where do I get Rangoon?
He's the only one that's done good.
Wait.
Sutra.
Wait, ask me.
What's the book Kama Sutra?
Where the All right, what's the Kama Sutra about? Trannies, man.
Oh,
That's it.
like, me. For that, no answer. Thank you.
No, I just was doing a callback. It was a callback. to the pod.
What he said stands, motherfucker.
Tag me in.
You're like that fucking Nacho Libre who gets tagged in just to get knocked.
Yeah,
One of the greatest movies of all time.
that's me.
Bro, we gotta get you in a leotard.
You're already a retard.
Oh shit! Keep it up. You're gonna earn yourself a coaster.
He's gonna win the
Thanks
belt.
for coming, Pat.
Oh
There's
wait,
8 million more ways to come.
He's
Show
gonna
him the
win
gift,
belt.
not the gift. All right, listen. We have a a ritual here, and you got to do it.
What is it?
Do you like tattoos?
I think you guys gave me one of these, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you gave me a sticker, not a tattoo.
No. Do you like tattoos?
No.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't.
You scared of needles?
No, my
All right,
dad,
you're
just, my dad
perfect.
just said that I'm not a Christmas tree. I don't need fucking ornaments.
All right, perfect. You're about to get a tattoo.
You want it? Okay. You can take
Show
it home
him the
and do it. It's my fucking retard face.
That's nice.
You know how many people have done it?
Why,
Two people.
Your face?
Two
Probably
people.
About 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's just a water one. You know?
Pat,
I
if
would
you
put it on my asshole so people would have to skull fuck you if I went to prison.
Pat,
Whoa!
wait,
They'd be like, "Yo, you got a pretty
Pat,
face on your
Pat,
ass."
if you put one on your forehead, I'll put a tramp stamp right now.
Oh wait, that's fun for me.
Yeah, I will do that.
It'll
Do
wash
that
right
now.
off.
If you do
So
it.
I put one where people can see it. I'll put one on you where no one's gonna see it.
Correct.
Oh,
yeah.
you want to put it on his ass?
You
No,
want
I don't want to.
You
You
don't want
just
a
said
tramp
it.
stamp?
No, I was saying his example was stupid.
Oh, that was. Oh no, Floridian slip maybe.
That's just when a white trash person falls.
I thought Floridian slip was when like somebody uses the wrong word because they've had fluoride in their system.
Nope.
They're just retarded.
Did you guys? Were you at the age where you had fluoride given to you as a kid?
At school, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was yours called? Did they just say
It
fluoride?
was just it was pink cotton candy. It was cotton candy swish.
No, ours was really called Swish and Spit.
Swish.
Yeah,
That's it.
Swish
Yeah,
and
swish
spit.
and spit.
It's great. We got
Yeah,
older and
yeah.
would tell people that. They're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
told,
yeah.
Swish and Spit. They said to kids, go ahead,
They-
Swish
they
and
had
Spit.
two
Little
flavors.
cup and yeah, we had the bubble gum. And,
Yeah.
and it was like mint or something bullshit.
right.
Yeah, but
Nobody
nobody
got
wanted
it.
that
Exactly.
one. It's like,
Yep.
but telling kids to Swish and Spit is like, the janitor's like, finally.
Fuck, you made me knock the rock. Oh, Aaron, since you won't get the tattoo, at least rub the community cum rock.
Why do we have these things? You guys are like Native Americans trying to convince me you should have lived.
Take the
It's
bead.
like, no,
you gotta just-
in our culture, you rub the rock.
Go ahead, rub it.
It's like Pocahontas
It's not
was
gonna
here.
bite you. It's a rock.
It's cum rock.
No, it hasn't been cummed on yet.
Cum rock is the worst rap name. Dude, he never called me. I'm ready for it. I'm cum rock.
It's a great band name.
Oh, it is.
My
Hell yeah, dude.
But they're an opening act.
Yeah,
The cum rock never had lines. You know what I mean? I will touch your rock.
Thank you. That's it. That's all you get.
No, it's like Clemson has that where you walk out, but then you come.
No, it's an old Japanese or Chinese tradition where they would have a rock, and every day, everyone in the family they would rub their oils,
Right.
right, and over generations, moss would grow in that rock, and this would be the center of the family
I
garden.
just love that you have this knowledge, but you didn't know which Asian it was. Right away, you're like Japanese or Chinese. I don't fucking know.
might have been
Anyway,
Korean.
it's very important to me, but I don't know. Some kind of ching chong bing bong fucking did this shit.
Whichever one fell down the stairs first. Was it the spoon or the fork? Who knows?
Oh, it was perfect. You tried to have this real moment, but you also had to be racist. It was great. It was wonderful.
I'm glad you're getting
That
it.
was so good. Thing I strongly believe in. I don't know. Some kind of slanty-eyed fool broke out this thing with mold and stuff. We can't call the podcast slanty-eyed fool. That's not. We're gonna go with the other one, nice boy.
No, they don't get it. AI's not that evolved yet. You can call them Philadelphia. They have no idea that we're talking about, gays.
Wuhan. Wuhan touched my rock, dude. That's what
That was the gayest movie of all time, Philadelphia.
Oh,
I've never seen
Philadelphia.
that.
Oh, so much AIDS. A young Antonio Banderas and Tom Hanks, and they're gay, and they got the AIDS, and they're wearing Navy outfits and dancing. Oh, it's a real movie.
I was thinking of Brokeback Mountain the way you
no,
described
they
it.
weren't in the military.
Oh, really?
They were just cowboys.
Wow. You've seen that one too?
No, but every comic, you want to talk about hack, when that movie came out, fuck. Every time two men sat near each other, was it Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah.
Or was it, matter, was it Brokerback Mountain? I'm like, it doesn't mean they're poor, it means you broke their back.
They had butt sex in a tent.
When that movie,
Oh, you've seen it?
I've seen outtakes. I've seen clips. I've seen clips.
But that movie, you want to talk about evolution and stuff, that movie helped because before that it was Deliverance. It was always like, you're getting
Bitch,
raped. And it's
bitch, I
like,
can
finally, Brokeback Mountain, I got new bits.
Listen, I thought you knew how to do this podcast and shit. It's the third time you said it.
Okay.
No, you like grapes. I get it.
I like grapes.
Do you like the cotton candy ones, or do you?
I don't even know what any of this means.
Go back to the fluoride.
Not grapes.
Yeah, no, you've never had the GMO made cotton candy grapes. They're like super big and they're really sweet. You can buy them at any grocery store. They're called cotton candy grapes.
Do I look like I ate fruit?
A little bit.
I might hold one, but I'm not gonna eat one. It's cold out there.
Who do you think? All right, so Casey Frontera or shit, Casey J.
Oh, he's fine. Use your
Yeah,
name.
he'll
Stop
live.
with these
I
fake name
know.
shit.
Yeah,
Do 10 minutes thinking a fake name.
I told him the same thing. I told him the exact.
I mean, he
same
is
thing.
in the military, and he probably doesn't want that out there.
But at the same time, he's got all his buddies watching the pod.
Yeah, and he's posting from both things the same thing. When he promoted the New Year's Eve, both things promoted it.
All right.
So your guys' area that right now in Connecticut, I mean,
I think I just realized we can cross Casey J off the list of being Batman because he can't even keep his stage name in fucking.
and he would really cry if his parents died.
Oh, for sure.
He wouldn't get justice and be cool.
You know, Clarence's parents are still together, dude.
No, I mean, it's hard to say for real in comedy because not everyone finds their voice. So, do you guys know who Dave Sheehan is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dave Sheehan's hilarious. But when I started, Dave didn't know. You could tell Dave would be funny, but he didn't have the part of his act where he got it. It didn't click yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys walk on stage their first day, you're like, wow, that person's really funny, but then they're never funnier than that moment again either. So they're funny in their first year, but then when they have to write more than the 3 jokes they have, they're not good. Dave would write all these longer jokes. When Dave found that formula where he's like, this is to this, like this, all of a sudden he's brilliant. And the roast stuff and everything, he finally found his lane. So all of a sudden he became funny. But guys, when I started, saw him, they wouldn't have chosen him to be the funniest guy in the area. You know what I mean? But some people like Giancarlo, if you know him, he was a great writer from the very beginning, and you knew he was going to be good. You just hope that he learned a personality on stage because he was just a joke writer. Can he deliver it and also be likable? And he's learned that now too. So you can't always read it right away when the people are up there.
Sound familiar, buddy?
Don't rub me.
I love you.
Dave
rub
is
me.
so
I love you,
good,
man.
but also, yeah. Like Dave headlined I did a shortstop show where I followed Steve Nagel, and Dave headlined it, and he crushed it.
Yeah, Dave's
Absolutely
awesome.
annihilated.
Especially that kind of audience where they just learned how to read.
Oh, dude, his Voldemort stuff was so fucking funny. Yeah, it was awesome.
I like when I do
Button
Steve
Sue
Nagel shows
doesn't
'cause
know how
there's
to
always,
read.
There's always a handicapped person up front to make fun of. It's like, oh, good.
Yeah, man. So who are some of what are some of the highlight moments? Like, can you recall a reaction that you've received from a crowd member that just kind of maybe you're having a bad day and you just want to think about a good moment? You can remember the way that person reacted. Describe that to us.
Well, I don't know if you guys know. You guys probably don't experience this at show. It's called laughter. And I get it all the time.
See, that's a hack joke.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But I'm kind of being serious. Like, they're supposed to laugh. They're supposed to have a good time. If you're a comic, when people get shocked and they're like, wow, they really enjoyed themselves. Well, they're supposed to. You get into that thing. I don't do poorly anymore. Like, I can, in my mind, think, this has to work on it, do that better. But no matter what, I'm doing new stuff. I know
You
what
can
I'm
go
doing
to-
now. Where
yeah.
I'm going to get a laugh in any place I go to, and that's fine. It's not so much the reactions I get. I mean, the best reactions are when you do comedy and then a lady who was there says, "Hey, do you want to come to my place later?" That's a great reaction, and that
You ever
happens
have
a bunch
like
of
somebody
shows.
like piss themselves or like get up and run out or like what
I mean, I've had people get up and run out for both reasons. Like many walked people and fucking had them laugh. I mean, after the shows, when you have people come up to you and relate to a thing you said, you know you did your job. Because our job isn't so much to be like, "Oh my God, that you were the funniest." It's you make them. You have a message that you want to resonate and connect with. So when they hear that and they think about their times, when you do a joke about your past, and then they're like, "Wow, that was that reminded me of this." It means they were so involved in the joke. That's when you start knowing you're writing things that make sense and connect, and that's why you figure that out. I mean, I think my best things that come from shows are other avenues that got open. Like I got hired to do a roast for a radio station, and I just shit on everybody, and the general manager goes, "Would you like to be on the radio?" I didn't even look at it. That wasn't a door, but he's like, "You were so funny here. We want you here." Like when I was performing at an open mic one time, and the guy was there that produces like reality TV shows, and he's like, "Wow, you're really quick. Are you available tomorrow?" And that became my Extreme Cheapskates TV credit that I have, where I had to pretend my mom was dead in a fucking viral fucking video. and I wasn't supposed to do that at all, but I was funny enough where a guy goes, "I need this guy to do something else." I think those are the best reactions, where people open up their doors. Like when I started writing an advice column, because this group called Laugh Stuff, they're gone now. I wrote a post on Facebook. A guy read it and goes, "I like how you described this thing you were talking about. Will you write weekly articles about comedy and starting out?" And then someone else said, "I like that. Can I make that a book?" And then I had a book. Those are the reactions that you get. Like when you just put yourself out there and do your thing, and then everyone else going, "I want to do more with this thing. I need you there." I think that's the best reactions. I'd rather a club turn to me and go, "You were so funny and you're middling. Can you come back as a headliner?" That's the reaction I want way more than if a couple like my joke. You know what I mean? I'm not being a dick when I say this, and people always think I am. I don't care about their reaction. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm happy they came. We need them to come to the shows and do all that. Comedy to me is about me developing all the time. An open mic is just as important as a theater. It could be more so, because if I develop more in one shitty show, it's about me growing. It never ends. That's why I'll open mic everything. If I have a new idea tonight and I'm going to be hired and be paid by somebody, I don't care. I'm doing it there. I'm not going to go work on it first. I need to work on it now. That audience is only an audience one time. I'm me every day. I got to work on me. Fuck them. I didn't come to see them. They came to see me. So every time I'm doing something, I want everyone to be on board and laugh. And if they want to follow me or do whatever, that's great. But it's my reaction after where I go like, "Wow, that joke's finally complete." Like I've been telling a story for like 2 years and I've never really found the punchline. And on New Year's Eve, I found the punchline, and everyone nuts. And I was like, they were happy and laughing. But I was like, "Oh, I feel better. Finally, I didn't give up on this thing." So I took more from that than the pay or people afterwards saying you made our New Year's Eve great or anything like that, or the restaurant being like, "Will you do this again on Valentine's Day?" I'm like, "I never want to come back here ever." Like, we're in Springfield. I already bought heroin. I'm good. It's like, how many one-legged hookers can I sleep with?
For any new comedians, people who maybe haven't started yet, but they are, looking to, they're watching podcasts, they're having that inclination. "Oh, I have stories. I might want to tell some jokes and try it out." Give us like just 3 short little things that they could do to maybe launch that and actually maybe get off of the couch and do that.
This is for me.
No, but seriously. Stop thinking you have jokes. You don't. You didn't do it yet. If you want to be a mechanic and you think you can already fix a car, but you've never fixed a car, why would you think I know what I'm going to do when I fix a car? You would learn it. So don't think you have jokes yet. Don't plan anything. Go. Just go to the mic. Don't go and watch. Don't go with your friends. Just go. Just go to the thing. And 3, when you go up there, you do not need to do 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the amount of time you're allowed to do, not the time you have to do. Walk up, mutter nonsense, say nothing. I don't care what you say. Just say, "Oh, I've never done this before," or whatever, and then walk off. Just shake that fear of standing up there talking to a mic, done, and then go back the next day if you liked it. Comedy is like a drug. If you do it the first time and you get that rush, you're never gonna find that again. I've opened up for big names. I've been in theaters. The best laugh I ever got was the first one, because strangers laughed at a thing I fucking made up. And I've been chasing that for 17 fucking years. No matter what, either bigger laughs, better laughs, that's the laugh. So just get off your ass, go. Don't prepare shit, literally, because you don't know how to write a joke yet. Watch, and then I guess the main thing is stay and watch. Watch people at your level, but a little bit higher, do it. Don't go watch Bill Burr now.
Yeah.
That's a guy who's going to be a CNA watching a fucking surgeon doctor. There's no point. Watch the person right ahead of you. See how they're making their joke make sense or what they're working on. And then go back next week and watch them work on that same joke again and go, oh, you don't just make shit up every time. You work on the same shit. You beat it up. Too many people think we just make everything up each time we go up. They don't realize we're rehearsing this thing and beating it up till it finally becomes something. So just get off your ass and go. That's it.
I love that.
Hell yeah, man.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's in my
That was
book.
great advice.
I mean,
buy my
he's
book.
paying you because you're literally
yeah,
his,
you were
his
talking to
personal
your
coach
audience
right now. That's his. That's his.
He's talking to your audience.
It's called How Not to Suck at Comedy.
That's it.
It's on
That's it.
Amazon. No, 2 comedy clubs use it as their main book. So
I love
go
that.
buy it. So.
I'll say for me personally, like there are times where the nerves will get there, where I'm not like maybe I haven't been able to go multiple times a week. I got a little bit of rust. And then I'm like thinking about the set too much. I start getting into the book. And I feel like those are the times where I'll still get laughs, right? But it doesn't feel that
Because
great.
you're not getting anything out of it for you.
But then there are times where we'll be at the mics. I'm just having a good time. Oh, I'm up next where I'm not paying attention to who's up on the list and where I'm at on the list. When I just go up there and it's just fun, man, like you've seen it, those moments, like that's what I'm trying to get to. And it's tough because I want to be able to, I want to grind the game. I want to write the jokes. I want to prepare it. I want to try it every beat differently. But then at the same time, I have the most fun and I do my best when I'm just being silly me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I have this battle between which one do I do to actually become the comedian I'm supposed to be. And I've heard people like Bert Kreischer talk about it. Joey Diaz is one of the biggest ones about this. You know, he was trying to grind like everybody else, and then one day Rogan was just like, dude, just fucking drop the shit and be you. And then he blossomed into who he is. And it's a part of like finding the voice. So it brings me to my question. You know, you make it sound like it was so fluent to you growing up, but like, what were some of the ways, or how did you discover? What did it take for you to recognize, that's actually my voice? You know what I mean? That's how I can get it out.
By other people telling me it was. That was I had John very early. Some comic. There's a guy from this area. I don't know if you guys weren't around when he passed away. The guy named Artie Robb. Who you probably heard about Artie.
Yeah.
Artie was hilarious and a guy who should have made it but never made it. Just naturally very funny guy. I would go up on stage and just be me and do whatever. And like I said, it was either my crowd work / jokes were either you laughed or you hated me. There was no in between. And I'd be off stage and kind of be the same thing. And he turned to me one day and said, "You're ahead of everyone." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You're you already. You've never once done a character. I've watched you talking to me and they yelled your name and you kept finishing the conversation with me up on stage talking and then said something else crazy you were working on and then got off stage. Once you understand that you can have the same conversations with the audience that you do with other people, you're going to be fine. That's who you are." So I figured out me early. And then I was like, okay, so what version of me do I want to show? And then I decided just to show everything. So if I'm in a bad mood, you guys are all going to hear about that bad mood. But I'm going to make it funny. If I'm in a good mood, you're going to hear about that too. But the other way I figured it out too was now that I know that, when I go to mics, I can't waste my time. Am I going to be a hobbyist or am I going to be a comic? So what I did was I told myself I have to go to an open mic with a goal, at least one. If I don't have a goal, don't go. And the goal can be as simple as you said. I just have to be silly today. That's a goal. But then don't focus on the jokes you're working on because they're not going to be delivered the way you want to do it. Just go up and chat. Just go up and throw shit out.
Right.
So when you guys go to mics, what is your process? So I know you have jokes that you want to go work on, but what do you do? Like, so you go to a mic. What are you doing with that beforehand and after you perform? Forget the 5 minutes, the before and the after.
So before I do like I socialize, and then like right before the show, I'll look through my stuff, just kind of, refresh, think about, all right, this is the kind of section of jokes that I'm going to work on. And then, I really get into the show. I typically don't go first or second. I'm more like a fourth or fifth at an open mic. Or we used to do our sweet spot was like 6, 7, 7, 8.
Yeah.
That's really the sweet spot. That if I don't have to be somewhere in the morning, that's.
See,
where
I have to
go
go first because the
Yeah.
thought's itching in my head. If I have a joke to work on, I sign up first. Then I want to sit and watch all you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
But I want to get my work done, and then I want to enjoy myself and be around.
I like to let some people go up to get the sense of not only the crowd, because that also directs like kind of how I'm gonna do it, but also if they say something ridiculous or off the wall, I usually like to do like my first 30 seconds of like, let me call off of what just happened a little bit, kind of like a host position, where you. But I do that even at open mics.
But now
so.
take that part out where you said like a host position. That's a comic.
Yeah.
That's just a comic. I know people think that's what a host does. That's what all comics do. If you are in the moment, an audience wants to know that it's not fucking all fake. You know what I mean? They know it's written. They know it's scripted in a way and also like that. But when you walk up and you bring up a thing just happened, they go, "Oh, this show's special. This is for us." It feels real. So it's not even just a host doing that. If a guy up before there said something wild and he's like, he ends his whole set and he's just like, "All I do is lay my stomach on some bitch's back and I can't even see my dick go in, but I can hear her." You walk up and I'll walk up sometimes and I'll just look. I won't even say it. I'll just put my drink down. I'll stare at the audience. I'll start to chuckle because I know they want to keep laughing. I go, "The fuck was that?" I'll literally do that, and then I'll go into my thing. But they know I was also watching the same horse shit they just watched.
right.
What the fuck? And that's not a host thing. That's just a reaction. That's good. You already have.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So when you're done and you did your jokes and you did what you wanted to do, are you just done? What do you do after? The aftercare.
After
is
I
the
come
biggest
off
part.
the set.
Yeah.
Oh well, then I usually go outside, or I'll sit back down. Sit back down with him. Get his feedback. I'm a big there's only a couple people that I really trust their feedback, and that's because I don't know, I'm autistic with it. I'm like, dude, I need to know that like you're gonna tell me if it's bad.
And you want to know they were listening too, because some people will tell you good set, and you're like, what
Yeah,
did you like about it? And they didn't listen to shit.
Like, thankfully, I hit most of my mics with Eric, and he's always really great feedback on it. And yeah, man, that's all right. That's that's like the big thing for me.
Eric did
but,
something mediocre and he gets a noise.
But no, definitely in my head, the first thing I think about are what I got the laughs on, and then how I can keep that and try to replicate that. But then also from there, when I really get into my head and I start breaking them down, I really analyze what didn't work, and then how I can obviously try it a different way.
And that's what I was getting to. So what I do is, no matter what it is, any mic, whatever, I don't write a joke first. If I have a new joke, the ideas in my head, I don't write anything down. I have to verbally work it out. That's how my brain works.
Yeah.
Some guys can write things down right away, but I don't like doing that. So I just verbally work out the idea I had. I pick my phone up. I don't do camera. I don't do any of that. I want to hear the reaction the way I heard the reaction. I don't want to hear it from behind you or where there's talking or other things. I don't want to watch a video ever of that part. Like, I want to just feel it like I did in the moment. So I record all 5 minutes of the audio. I chat with you guys. I have my fun. I enjoy everything. I get in the car. I play that 5 minutes. I listen to it in my head. I quickly jot down notes of like, this worked, but try this. Oh, this idea came. Do this. Let's not work on this one right now. That one's okay. And then I erase the audio right away. I don't want to hear it again because I just did what I had to do. I will overanalyze, I will overthink, and I will beat the fuck out of that joke. You did your thing. Get your notes right away while it's still fresh on your ride home, whatever. Get rid of it. Now with the new notes, go to the next mic and work on the new thing. Don't go back to the old thing. Do that one. Audio, record that one again. Do the same thing. At one point, you might just do it so much you'll flip things, you'll move things, you'll notice that certain words aren't working, but you've done it, you've eliminated. So you're not worried about the old joke you wrote. It's the new joke you're constantly working on.
And that's interesting because like it seems like we have the opposite ends of the spectrum, because every single mic
I plan it.
he
'Cause
writes
you're
down
on the spectrum and he's not. So.
he writes down that exactly.
But I do different things every time. Like I try to. You got to add to every joke. You're not going to go tell the same fucking joke at every open mic. If you don't add to
Why?
it, what are you doing there?
But
why is it in
why?
cursive?
But
But why do you have to add to it?
because I feel like there's more to add to like every premise deserves more jokes, more tags. Like maybe I'm telling it wrong this way. Maybe
But
I'm
how do you know?
looking at
Because
a
you only-
wrong perspective.
But you only did Mike so far. So
Fuck does that
Mike,
say?
it's a ransom note.
Yeah,
I think it is. What does it say?
yeah, it's in cursive.
What the fuck?
Does he have to go?
I think he's just taking a shit.
No, he's just taking a piss real
Oh.
quick. But like, I don't know. Why did he give me this?
It's a fucking
Did
gift
Did he
card.
steal the dog? Too?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh,
I think he did.
I get what's
Yeah,
happening.
I think we got to do it.
I mean,
Well, guys, finish that point, and then we can do the part where you guys are going to kidnap me or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's it.
I don't
But
know.
anyways, no. So like,
No, because my question is this. Okay, so an open mic is batting. I don't know if you guys are sports people, but batting practice.
Yeah.
So I hate when I ever hear someone go, "I bombed." You can't bomb at practice. You can't bomb. You can never
Thank you.
fail
Yeah.
at practice. Well, because it's the wrong thing. You jerk off or you fuck. You know what I mean? So if you're jerking off, you're like, I'm bad at sex. Hit with your hand, but it's a different thing you're doing there.
going. He
But
needs
yeah.
this.
No, but
This is the most.
no, but seriously. So here's the thing: you work on the joke, and you want to get the joke to the most crisp way of you delivering it without having to read about it and
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
You just tell the joke, and then you have to do it in front of people that matter. People at open mics, you could get an audience. They aren't your audience. They're not a real audience. They're there because the wings are cheap that day.
Yeah.
They're there because there's no cover. They're there because they want to be a comic. Or they're there as comics where we're all selfish. I can sit there and say, I really like your jokes, but I've been thinking about me way more, and so are
Yeah,
you guys.
right,
We're
right.
there for ourselves. So you can't add things or pull things away or anything until you've given it the real test.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you work on it so it's deliverable. But don't add and change, because you might be adding and beating up something so much or filling up with so many things. If you put 18 ingredients in the soup, you can't pull the ingredients out of the fucking soup. Make the broth and then add shit in. So you have to do it that way first. So when I go, I do an idea. That idea is done. I go to a show and I fucking do it. And then I record that and go, ooh, they related to this. I don't know if they connected with this. Maybe I should do this part so that resonates better, so it'd be universal and they understand. It's not so much the details or the tags come at the very end. Tags are dumb because you shouldn't tag anything until it's completely finished anyway. You know what I mean? Because you haven't finished the joke. How can you add a roof if you didn't build a base? You know what I mean? So you got to do that whole thing. So when you go up there,
That's the best advice I've ever gotten.
so don't. Yes.
Sorry, that was a good stripper toss.
A lot of people want to go to mics and do something different because they're afraid like the audience has heard it. They're not an audience. Why would you care about them? Who gives a fuck if the three guys if Nick Kelly has heard your joke 6 times, he was on heroin for 5 of them, so he doesn't know what's there. And I love Nick more than anybody in the world. He knows that. Nick is my good bud. I've loved him throughout all times of comedy.
Holy hell.
But you don't need to entertain. If you're entertaining the back of the room, then you're not ever going to be funny. If you kill at every open mic, audiences are going to laugh because we laugh at weird shit. We don't laugh at real shit. You know what I mean? We laugh at. If him and I are laughing, you did something fucked up. That's what's happening. Because we're like, whoa, I would never fucking say that. Are you kidding me? It's like, but like a Casey, I watch him and I go, he can fit in every audience. Yes, he's not doing well at mics. Those are the kind of guys I grab and go be on a show because you haven't found that audience that accepts. I don't want them to quit. When there's a cleaner comic, you want to do that with them. Not that he's clean, but that Queen Squeaky, good boy look. You want to do that with.
Good boy to look.
So you want to do that. So you shouldn't be adding or changing yet. You should continuously be like streamlining it and making sure editing it so it makes sense and it flows every time you say it.
Yeah.
That's all you should be doing at mics is repeating. Do it at a show and then fuck with it.
Yeah,
But if you fuck with it every mic, how do you know what was good?
I don't fuck with that every mic.
No, but I'm saying, but you're saying like most comics do that, or they just don't do it. You'll do a joke, and I'll be like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear when next time I go where Eric went with that joke and how it changed." And then for 5 minutes, you don't do it. I'm like, where's that joke? Like, I want to do different shit. Like, well, you don't have old shit, bro. If you haven't performed
true.
yet, you don't have old shit
It's
yet.
true.
I have old shit because it's recorded. It's on
Yeah,
albums.
None
None of you guys have old shit yet. It's old to you,
Different.
but that's the whole point. The hardest part of comedy is writing jokes, working on them, repeating them every day, but making it feel like every time you say it to them, you've never said it before. When I go on stage and I do 90 minutes, like crowds go to me and go, "That's crazy, you didn't do any jokes." And I did like 50, 60 minutes of written material, but I perform it like I'm saying it because I don't recite jokes, I tell jokes.
So how many crowds do you get before you say this joke is complete? How many times you repeat that joke
It's
verbatim?
Feel. It's all feel.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
sometimes it's one time and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Other times, and also what you have to do is go back to old shit. Shit that didn't work. Like when you first started, you had 3 stories that you thought were gonna work. You're like, oh, they don't work. I gave up on them. No, you weren't ready, motherfucker. You weren't trained. You go back to your old. My second album is all the shit I couldn't put in the first album. I had all this shit there. It's like kind of like when Pearl Jam wrote 10 and like another album came out right away. It's like, how can they do that? They had all these other songs. They just didn't make sense in that thing. But now they became better and they know how to deliver that song. So I'll go back to older stories, but now I know how to. I look at it and go, fuck, I know how to tell this now because I know how to perform on stage. I know pauses. I know delivery. I know how to change tone. I know facial expressions, all that shit. I didn't know that before, but now I can do this. And you'll find everything. Or sometimes you'll find an old joke with one good strong part and another joke that sucks and go, wait, these two should be together. They shouldn't even be 2 different jokes. This should be one thing that blends in all together. So you got to do that. But like, sometimes I'll say something on stage one time and I'm like, oh, I'll never change the word again. That hits. It's perfect. And other times I'm like, I'm not ready to fucking tell this thing. So let me move it here and go somewhere else. So yeah, it's all about how you feel.
You fucking
Nice.
dickhead. You fucking dick.
That's great. Stephen Hawking's here.
Bam!
Who's the other? I'm glad you didn't call him the other. Who's the one on the island?
No, it was Stephen Hawking.
That was Stephen Hawking.
Oh, it was. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait. Who's the other one? I want to know who that is. Who's the other genius cripple who's fucking kids on an island? There was 2? But hey, Steven Gizer goes, who's in my parking spot?
Who's the guy who played Superman?
Christopher Reeve?
Oh, fuck.
He's dead, though. He never got island time.
Well, was he riding? He was the
He
legend.
rode a
has it
horse.
He was
and
riding
felt,
horse.
Oh, legend, he felt horse, yeah.
Yeah, that was on the island, right? That was,
No.
Oh,
That was
where
on a horse.
It was in Kentucky. Shit.
It was the 13-year-old.
It was the derby.
He got thrown off.
No, I really wanted to. I brought you here because I just wanted to ask you, with it being such a massive, financial benefit and like it's just like a gold mine right now. Do you want to go in with me and open up a daycare here in Massachusetts?
Do you know any Somalians? Are we doing topical shit?
There's
Pat
a
walks
few
in.
families down
Pat
there.
walks in and he goes, I am the captain now.
You
I
are,
am
you are fake news.
What would you call your daycare?
Those Haitians?
What? No, those are Somali
Those
pirates.
Somali pirates?
what would you call your daycare?
I call my day. Yeah.
Should have pulled out.
That's the name of the episode. What do you call your daycare?
It's called Kids Keep Coming, and it's all K's.
Oh,
So it's
my
KKK and
God,
Kids Keep
dog. God, dog.
See, I won't edit that one. See it one time, perfect.
Never have to say it.
Perfect joke.
We're gonna say it again. I know you were gonna say it. That's a bit. See,
Yeah.
we just wrote a fucking amazing bit right here in the pod.
Dude,
That's what
he's
it's
gonna
all
win the
about.
belt. He's gonna win the belt.
Yeah.
He's
So
definitely gonna win the belt.
we
There's a
have
special needs champion. Yeah, dude.
You weren't even here for the wheelchair bit we used to run.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because there's stairs.
We had a wheelchair for him, right? So he's sitting there in the corner the whole time, and the desk wasn't here. It used to just be a flat. Or no, it was this desk, wasn't it?
It was this.
But it was rotated the other way, right?
No,
So
even though we ran the bit still.
yeah.
Eric would
So
wheel me
you
in.
could see him in the wheelchair, right? The whole time. Philip Anthony.
Yeah, Eric would wheel me in.
Yeah.
I did my elbow. in the
Philip
floor on
Anthony was
purpose.
sitting there.
Oh, I felt funny.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
And a good
And
guy, too. Like,
We
really.
we're probably an hour and 40 minutes in. And Buttons, what'd you say?
I was like, oh, I gotta go pee. Anybody want anything? And I just got
And
up.
he just stands up and he's like mid-sentence talking to us and then was just like,
He wrote a whole set.
yeah, it's on
next night at
his
the Nook.
Facebook. He's got a whole, I think it's like 12 minutes on this experience.
Well, it's probably 1 minute on the wheelchair and 11 on how Puerto Rican he is.
Yeah, I think he does mention about being brought out to Leeds. He gets in a room, it's 3 white guys, one of them's already crippled. It's like, what the hell?
Yo,
these
we
guys
keep our
do to him?
wheelchairs in the front with our weight bench.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine us carrying him up every podcast?
so good. But even more, like keeping the dead legs,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
having
the
to do
dead
that the whole time.
Yeah, he's sitting there like a little like this.
And Eric would wheel me in, and I'd hit my elbow on the door. I'm like, every time, motherfucker, goddamn.
Every single time.
It's like I didn't realize he could get hard.
Oh shit!
Dude, you'd have to piss your pants a little bit though,
Ah,
because you
no.
wouldn't have clean pants. You know what I mean?
No.
He does that
Can you
anyways.
do me a favor? Can you just stack that money together for me? I gotta just get like an eyeball representation.
So crazy.
Things you
It's
tell
too
a
much.
hooker to do.
He
too much.
definitely
do
won the
have
belt. He
we
won
do
the belt.
yeah. Hold on,
Yeah.
we do have a tradition around here.
Several-
Man,
several
listen,
traditions.
when you make us laugh so many times, we just what do we call it?
No, we give you privileges. It's called,
Is-
you like you watch a
White
Godfather.
privilege. Yeah.
Well, that
Wait
in
for
this
it.
circumstance,
We'll add that to the
it
pot.
could be any skin color in that chair for.
That's for sure.
How many other have been? I know it's not Chinese or Japanese.
There's
Everybody-
seven. There's seven.
That's
of
the only
them
two
so
he
far.
knows.
Yeah, they're all whites I saw, right?
No,
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 no. Three
no.
of them are Spanish.
Oh, Philip's white.
No, there's 7 made men already, and we have to vote on this, and the vote was already taken, and it's
That was the note.
It's unanimous. Yep,
It was
Everyone's-
Steve Nagel. Fuck.
everyone's locked in. So
You've
we
accomplished something that Steve never had.
go ahead, explain to him what comes along with being a made man here
So,
at Move the Mic podcast.
Being a man of oh man,
What
there
the
we go.
Oh.
fuck? All right, being a made man at Move the Mic podcast has a couple of privileges. Anytime we have a live show or like a comedy show going on, you can, if you're there, you can do a guest spot. It also means that you can crash any
We'll
pod
just
you
book
want,
too. So.
right? Yeah, and we'll book
No,
you.
but
anytime.
dude, that's actually very cool. I'm
It is
sure
cool,
a lot
right?
of comics. Has anyone actually taken up on you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We just had our Christmas special. It came out. It dropped today. This will be out tomorrow. It just dropped the day before, so go ahead and watch that.
Yeah,
Wild
who's that special needs guy that you guys convinced to do comedy? Spencer or whatever.
Spencer
his name is?
Medbury.
Yeah.
He's a great soul, man.
Sorry, Spencer.
Yeah, I met him one time, and he's like, "Give me a job on the radio." I'm like, "All right."
Nuh-uh.
I'll show you the message.
That's hilarious. No,
Like,
he
I
really
don't
is.
know, man. I don't really work there.
He's a hell of a guy. He does host Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's the Whose Line YouTube series. He works with some of the producers of the actual show.
Oh, no, he seems very nice.
You know, he's a
I was
great
kidding,
dude.
sorry.
I know.
I know. I
just-
don't think he knows. 'cause
people are gonna be
He looks
watching.
very sling bladey, so I don't know if he really knows.
Fucking hell.
You should have done that. He's just the
Dude.
boy.
I don't know if he's
this
sure.
is.
Add that
You're
to the stack.
definitely.
You won.
that's-
You won.
Dude, it
You
would
won
be
the
an
game.
honor of ours if you would accept this and become a made man of
Dude,
Move the
I've
Mic
done, first of all,
podcast.
I was really telling people, like my family, I'm like, this is probably my lowest moment. Like I've been on, you know what, dude? I've been on Legion of Skanks. I've been on every big podcast, and I'm like, I'm going to Leeds.
Bro,
And I'm
you-
telling you right now, I've had one of the best times, dude. It's so much fucking fun. I will absolutely do it.
Thank you, man. Dude, that's fucking dope. Hell yeah.
You got a fat stack of money.
That's the
to
first
count.
time we ever did it on the pod. Like you usually
Yeah.
have to come back like twice, three
Hey,
times.
It's 2026.
One shot, one kill.
It's
We
2026.
thank you for your support.
No, you
At
guys
the
are
mic,
funny.
man.
I mean, all jokes aside, I like the structure of it. You guys have a good thing here. I like that you don't let him talk. It's
Yes.
fucking.
No, it's the
He
opposite.
gets it.
Dude, I fucking get on him all the time because he doesn't fucking say shit.
No, I was like, I was happy. I thought the note just said, the adults are talking. Tell Eric to shut up.
I go, but, and you go,
But seriously, you're doing a great thing for this comedy community because you, in the middle of this, by having somebody talk about things there and what we should do and all that, and you're genuine. A lot of people do these things and they take themselves too high. They're too full of themselves.
Yeah.
You guys asking real questions about comedy makes me want to be on a podcast like this. Too many people come on here and they're just not here, but just podcasts, and they're just like, "Yo, I'm doing sold out shows. I'm doing." You're not doing any of that shit. Don't lie. Be proud of what you're doing, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're doing this thing that more people jump out of planes than do an open mic. And we're doing crazy shit because those people are smart. Like,
Oh, shots fired!
but no, it's true. This is a very selfish, weird thing that we do. And if you're trying to do a job and also do comedy and do a podcast and do all these things, you're stretching out. Like, your children are gonna grow up to be funny because you've ignored them, and you're doing great things.
Damn it.
Like, when I started, my comedy started my divorce. Like, that's literally what happened because I love comedy more than her, and she knew that. So my kids came to me with me to every show. They were at all these places. They met all these famous comics and everybody, and they love it. And they're hilarious and they're funny. They don't want to do comedy because they got to see all that stuff. But they are they would destroy you guys. Like, comics would come with me in the cars with them, and they were like, "I'd rather make the Oates kids laugh than anybody else."
My kids make me laugh
Right.
more than anything else. It's ridiculous.
But that means that you're doing the right thing, because if you're too many people are funny and then you see them with their families and they're not funny, it's like, ew. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Be that with everybody.
Right.
My kids can say anything to me, and I would never judge them because of the fucking life. How dare I? I come on here and yell rape 27 times, but tell my kid he can't say fuck. Are you kidding me? Let them feel like they can be anything they want to be, and I'm gonna love them and support them no matter what. And that's what comedy's got. You guys are doing that with your catchphrases and your fucking retard hugs and all the things you guys do. That was nice.
That was.
You guys do all that.
That's
You-
also the first time he's ever hugged me. Yeah, that's it.
But you guys make everyone feel supported, and that's awesome. You make it a safe space. You go. I'm not shitting on a place, but you go to the L room like that. They're all there just to network and try to weirdly fuck 3 of the girls. And some of them are funny, but they're not working hard enough at it because they're more worried about the social hang. Your mic isn't a social hang. It's we're here to work. We're cool. We're going to help each other out. So I would wear this thing because I support people. I want to go to your mic. I promote your mic when I go. It's like,
Yeah, dude. No,
Love
thank
that.
you so much, dude. Honestly, it's
it's
huge. And man,
Steve Nagel didn't get this?
No,
Nope.
no.
no.
He's my
You,
good friend,
you,
but good.
you can tell him that.
I will.
Yeah, no, man. This is it, I can't express how much it means to us that you came out here, that you're coming out to the mics, you see that what we're doing.
Do the people
And
know how
it's-
we met in the weirdest show of all fucking time?
No,
God.
we could talk about that because I love that show. We walked into a basement of a dry cleaner, and little did we know that Pat Oates was going to be there.
Little did I know what the show was. Nick did not tell me, and when I got there, he goes, "I didn't tell you because I thought you wouldn't come." And it was like, so it's what's the kid's really fun? Jake.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah. Oh, Mafio.
That's another
Mr.
one.
Mafio.
I don't know if it's gonna be stand up, but Jake is fucking funny.
Oh, he's great.
Jake maybe an improv. I don't know what it's gonna be. He's gonna find his niche. That kid's just naturally funny and a train wreck of a human, which is so great. But I went down there and everyone is just doing drugs and drinking in this basement. They've got costumes on, and again, I'm like, I don't know what's happening in my life. But I got there, and I was just like, right away. The talk in the green room was finally people just having fun, but also caring about comedy and wanting to do things. And you guys all gave a shit, but you also were yourselves. And I'm like, oh, finally, a place that feels home.
It did.
I hadn't
It
had
did.
that in a
That's-
while.
Oh my god.
And also, I watched you guys perform, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill because these guys suck. And like,
I came back downstairs. I go, threw me off. There's a guy in a wheelchair. Pat just goes, I got gangs of shit for that. Like, what'd you do up there?
But
I
I
got
went
thrown off.
up, and the crowd was awesome. They were so into it, and you guys were doing all this wacky fun. It just you were having fun. They were doing fucking weird improv. They're all
Kenny
they were-
Powers, dude.
They were you're just Kenny Powers. There was like it was like the pedophile village people. Everybody was just being weird shit, and it was this poor audience is like everyone that Nick grew up with, and all the women he tried to fuck and couldn't, and they're all just there. And I'm like, he's putting him in this thing. And when it was all done, he's like, I go up there and I just murdered all them for knowing Nick and shitting on everyone. And they're like, hooray. I'm like, and I come back downstairs and they're all still in the outfits. Like, it was over. You're still in the outfits.
I was sitting next to the
No.
guy in the wheelchair.
The Dylan kid comes up to me and goes,
Dylan's
I'm going to be
great.
Bob Dylan. And then he goes up with a wig on, has a bob haircut. And he goes, I'm just going to say that. I'm Bob Dylan. Stare at them. I go, I'm going to watch. I haven't watched anything else. I'm going to watch this. Because I knew they would hate this. And he does it. He's like, I'm Bob Dylan. No one got it. I'm Bob Dylan. No one got it. He goes, points to the bob haircut Dylan. One guy goes, all right. But then Dylan walked off fucking happy as shit. Like, 'cause it was funny. He had fun. You know what I mean?
And then I walk out there with that fucking fucked up. Kenny Powers' hair is not that long.
No. that was the funny part. All you guys going, I don't know if the hair's accurate. I go, you know what the fuck's happening? No one thinks you're Kenny Powers, bro. You're some guy in the basement of some fucking place in Willimantic. They don't think Kenny Powers is here. They knew it was Kenny Powers because you said the N-word. So, but it was just so fun. And then at the end, Nick said to me, hey, thank you, sorry. He said, sorry, which is funny. And I go, what do you mean? I had so much fun. He goes, it was my whole concern the entire time. Will Pat Oates have fun? I go, I had so much fucking fun. It was so fun. So right away, when you and I talked about the podcast, I said to you, I said, whenever. It would be so fun to hang out with you guys. And then I met your special needs buttons guy. And he's great at the mic. And everybody was just so fun. You guys are just fun and you care about comedy. You care about your lives, too. It's like, you're not ignoring one for the other. You're trying to make all this dumb shit work like white people. And we're trying to...
I'm starting to like question. Did you come here to tank this thing? What's your motive, brother?
That's what my wife said before we got divorced. Like, were you here to tank this thing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, this is me, dude. I can't help it. It's ADHD. But no, I in all seriousness, that show was fun, and that's why I went right to your guys' mic. I was like, I'm gonna go see what they're fucking doing, and I had so much fun doing that mic, and I got to work on shit and see. It was fun to watch people genuinely laugh. Yeah. Comics and also it was weird because some comics had heard of me, but I never met them, and that's very weird for me because I don't think of anything like that. I haven't really done shit. I've done some shit locally, but whatever. But for them to all be like, wow, you're here, and I'm like, well, no, all of us should be here. Anyone that's been doing it for more than 10 years, why are they guys at home with their wives and then going to do a show at the VFW and not work? You don't love comedy. You just like getting out of the house. Yeah. I want to be where you guys are so I can be around comedy. We speak the same language. Right. You know what I mean? Like, no one gets that. It's fun to talk about a bit after. You know what I mean? Your wife, your friends, your girlfriend, whatever, they'll listen, but they don't get it. You shouldn't have to get it. You don't want to shove it down their throats. So when you go to a mic like yours where everybody gives a fucking cares, it's great. Nobody would go there if they didn't care about comedy. Right. There's no little hanger-ons, no people trying to make their little videos afterwards. None of that shit. If you want to do drugs on a porch and tell jokes for 5 minutes, you go to your guy's mic.
Dude, I will say,
couldn't be explained any better.
You do make a good point. Is no one has come there trying to like make content. Everyone comes there with their book. They get, you know what I mean? Right. And I think it's the concept of the bucket pool. You know what I mean? Not knowing when you're going to go up.
Yeah, they can't.
You don't have time to plan. You don't have time to plan.
It's like not everybody can go 14th. Yeah. And that's the best. Everybody runs there and does that. That's why when someone says, like, you got to get this open mic, you get 50 people. If you don't get there early, you're not going up. Like, I can get there last, and I'm going to go first. Because no one's going to write one. I'll just write on there. Everybody wants to go lead. It doesn't get bad.
That's his move, too.
Yeah, but you're not doing it really yet. You know what I mean? No, I'm being serious. So I get that because you're feeling it out. Yeah. No, but he's feeling it out. Yeah. But like once you start doing it, it shouldn't matter what number. You just write the thing down.
I don't like to have to remember what other people did. So I like to go first, so I can just speak.
Yep.
He is a funny.
I gotta get up early. I get up early in the morning.
He's also genuine. Yeah. When he's up there, you can see he's smiling. He's having fun. He's fucking out of his league. I saw that girl.
She's my fiance now.
There you go. Yeah, he wrapped it up. I didn't ask if she was French, asshole.
Isn't it crazy that we live in a world where when you wrap a finger, you can unwrap your dick? What the fuck is that?
Who are these people? No, but too many comics are worried about. It's like, I'm not ready yet. The crowd's not warmed up. It's not a crowd. Just go the fuck up.
It's a room to practice talking. Right. Practice talking in front of your friends.
Practice talking in an unconventional way.
Yes.
It's communication where you are talking to a crowd and their only reactions are like laughter or clapping or silence and not talking back. If they try to talk back, you can throw them out. It's crazy. So like you have to learn that way, and you also have to learn rhythm and timing and pacing. Your jokes can be written well. If you don't know how to deliver it, a mediocre joke becomes better when you do this. And it's so stupid, but the punchline just goes like this, and all of a sudden they laugh harder because a movement was there.
Yeah.
Or you go to that spot. But you can't do that when you're more worried about the first 10 guys doing a joke about their kids because you have kids. Or this thing. No one's listening to them either. Do your shit because you're Eric and you know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, but if you're like, no, they're all doing that, they're not going to think that. You know what I mean? So just go up whenever you're ready. If that helps you to go up first, then go first. If it helps you go 10th, go 10th. But 1 through 9, if you're not hosting it, you should be working on what you're going to say and not just watching everyone going, I hope they don't say what I... Because then you're out of your head. You know what I mean? You just keep going up and doing it all the time. And it never ends. Comedy is great because it's like... people say it's a marathon, not a sprint, but marathons end. We just die.
It's also the most addictive drug in the world. Holy shit.
I don't know. I hear there's
think
something
it
you can
is.
like put in your ass and when you finally dissolve your whole body. You're like, that's probably better. I'm guessing pedophilia is more addictive because like, because there's no win. You know what I mean? There's no win. Even if you're the best pedophile, you're not like, there's no Mount Rushmore. So
Thank you for
comedy
bringing that
than
up. You just segued perfectly into one of our last questions.
Another tradition we have here. Here's the boy.
This is one of the last questions before we wrap it up. We got a couple more. But what is your Mount Rushmore of comedians? You got 4.
Like, so
The
famous,
greatest
known-
of your favorite.
my favorite. So
Who
not
you would put up on your Mount Rushmore?
Mitch Hedberg,
Yes. Oh,
Anthony Jeselnik,
yeah. Okay.
Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle.
Perfect.
So those, if I had to listen to and then John Mulaney is 5th. But
Okay,
I love Mulaney, but like if I want to go in the car and just I'll laugh at old stuff, new stuff, whatever. Louis is the best. I don't think there's ever been better. He just and it was the most real thing. I think it's funny he got in trouble for a thing that's all we talk about.
Yeah, jerking off in front of people.
Every
Well, he
young
actually
comic.
did it. We just talk about it.
I know people that comics that opened for him, like, and I knew about that stuff. And it's like the other ones are raping.
Jesus.
I hate to say, there's a lot of guys who didn't make it to Louis' level who make a girl open for them and then bring them to a room and get weird with them. And if they don't sleep with them, they tell them no more gigs for you. And if they do sleep with them, same thing with comedy club owners. It was a very terrible place for women to be. Louis doing that and then people speaking up and him doing that made women feel safer. A, you can speak up, but B, he wasn't doing shit. He was just weird.
He was just there.
Did you write that story down in your book? How not to suck at comedy?
Yeah, I did. I wrote it down. I was like, I was the young girl. It's like his last name is C.K. I put the O.C. in the middle.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god!
That's what I said to him at the end. That's where I was gagging on it.
Oh fucking hell! All right, man. We do got to wrap this up. Real quick. Where can everybody go to find? Where can people buy that book?
The book's on Amazon, How Not to Suck at Comedy. But if you want to follow me, I'm mostly on Instagram and TikTok, so just find me there. So.
Well,
and it's my name and shit. So everyone's like, what do you have? Like, I don't have like Wacky Magoo, fucking, it's just fucking paddles. Spell it right, asshole. It's the name, not the grain. It's not Oates, it's Oates.
Yep.
And yes, when you read it fast, it's potatoes. Grow up. Okay. It was my first joke ever. I'm tired of it. I was called potatoes for fucking years. My cousin is Tom Oates. He was tomatoes. Fuck off.
Now I understand where the comedy comes from. Your parents to name you.
No, I'm Junior. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were just about to say
No,
Jewish.
I'm Jewish. If you not see my cheap penis, it's like my dad is bad Oates, and my dad got mad because I started doing well in comedy. He's like, he tried to Google his name because he's at some convention.
You're Potatoes
Junior.
Like one of those potatoes.
Why is that so cute?
It's fucking devil. It's like tiny one. It's like Mr. Potato Head and Potatoes Junior.
You're just a preemie potato.
He spun it on her back, and he finally came in her. Potatoes Junior. My dad is bad. He was trying to Google his name because he was at some convention or some shit, and he texted me and said, "I'm trying to find my convention, but all I can find is your shitty comedy." And I'm like, "Thanks, Dad." I go, "Do you think Martin Luther King Sr. said the same thing to his son?" He's like, "I'm trying to find my convention, but all I found is your parades and your murder."
Oh man, Pat Oates, you're fucking incredible, man.
You
Thank
guys are
so
incredible.
much.
Thank you guys for having me, man. It was a lot of fun.
This is the very last question. Pat Oates, what is your favorite dinosaur?
Betty White.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
You won.
one.
You won.
Wrap us up. Get us out of here. This is another episode of Move the Mic. We'll see you in the next one. Happy 2026, everybody. Only way is up.
With your hosts, Damian T. Eric Williams. Let's get the out of here.
Thank you guys.
Get used to this.
My forehead or in my eyes.
My entire body hurts.
When you said I'm
So
gonna
bad.
throw up, that was my favorite thing ever. No, dude, it was fun. It flowed real nice, bro.
Oh god.
Oh man.
How long did we do? Like 2 hours?
2 hours.
2:10?
2:15.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah. That's perfect.
It's going.
Nothing's getting cut. Also, you gotta
It's
do-
still hot, Mike. Don't say the N word.
Yeah, nobody said it.